And then
as you do.
Yeah, as I do. And then at the top of one of the chapters, there is like this lovingly thought out, written rest in peace message to the author's in real life brother.
Oh God.
And then we get like right back into to the gay vampire.
No,
that would have made me laugh too.
I didn't know Twilight had an in memoriam.
Yeah, I was here for a silly time, but not that silly. That's a different brand of silly than what I was going for.
Yeah, damn, man. That's like, well, I mean, fuck. You know, they say that you put a little bit of yourself in any kind of art that you make, but Jesus Christ,
like
man.
Like an in memoriam in an otherwise ridiculous comic.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, oh that's funny.
Look at DJ going, "Rest in peace, my brother," and then like fucking breaking down the soundtrack to Shrek, like.
Rip Grandma, you're dead.
DJ struggling with grief. What's up?
It's like, excuse you, I guess you can mourn your brother and the big thing that you do publicly, but also like, ooh.
And then he's going to like drop the beat, but it's just like the sounds of like someone sobbing, so it's like and then just gets like fucking filthy in there. Oh man. I wish I could do
just like that is not funny. But that
drop
is hilarious.
I wish that like
thoughts and prayers.
Dude, I wish that like meme DJ was a profession. Like you're not there like, you know, spinning.
I mean, it kind of is.
I mean, like, I want it to be where, like, you know, you're spinning records, but you're not there to make people dance, you're there to make them laugh.
I'm not here to make you dance tonight.
Here to make you nut.
I mean, there's that traveling Shrek rave. I'm sure that, like, somebody could make, like, a traveling meme rave.
Yeah, I just, like...
Yeah.
I want to do... I would love to do what Mark Rebier does, but, like, specifically with, like, just bits. You know what I mean? Just, like...
That is what Mark Rebier does.
I know, but, like... I know that. But, like, he doesn't... No, he does, actually. I was about to say he doesn't, like, you know, use funny haha sound effects, but then I remember church sex.
I was gonna say, are we talking about the same man?
Oh, no, never mind. I just want to be Mark Rebier. This is who I want to be.
Congratulations. Well, you weren't standing in line for the first iPhone, so you can't.
Yeah.
The fact that Mark Rebier is iPhone guy is crazy.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, like I looked up his like Wikipedia page one day, and it's like, oh yeah, his first claim to fame was a news section that went viral, and I'm like, really? And I'm like, oh.
He's that guy.
He got the iPhone first, and also got a whole bunch of money out of a lady who didn't think they'd put limits on the amount of iPhones you could buy.
He also scammed an idiot. So like,
they probably even advertised the limits, like one per customer. They probably had that like on all of the posters and
100%.
They don't just like spring that on you. Like, they want to sell as many as possible. Yeah, but they want to sell, like, as many as possible to, like, people.
A lot of people so that they can set up, like, a system.
Yep. They sell as many as possible to scalpers. That's not, like, really a sale. That's part of the reason that buying tickets to big events is annoying.
Listen to this fucking passage on his Wikipedia page. In 2016, Rebier claimed on Reddit to have discovered an alleged unreleased 1998 Sufjan Stevens album in a dumpster outside record label Asthmatic Kitty Studio in Dumbo, Brooklyn. In 2014, a representative from the label who responded to the post was unable to confirm the album's authenticity, but requested that Rebier not share it. A few hours later, Rebier proceeded to upload the album and share it on 4chan. In an interview with Stereo Gum the next day, he expressed regret for disrespecting the label's wishes, but stated he wanted to let the album be preserved online. When asked if the album was possibly a hoax, Rebier responded, "I have neither the time nor the desire to prove its authenticity."
Oh, so he's based, too.
Yeah, really. I love this. Oh god, what an outstanding Wikipedia page. I like how it's like a picture of Rebier performing in Dublin, and it's him in like a bathrobe and some fucking like straight up just tidy whities with his bulge very, very visible and prominent.
How do you perform?
I know, but it's
If
just
he's
so.
wearing normal clothes, it's because the venue is making him.
And yeah, and it's just it makes me so fucking happy. Like that's so good. He was in a movie with Zac Efron and John Cena. It's called Ricky Stanicky.
Ricky Stanicky.
Ricky Stanicky, that's how you say that?
Yeah, they go to a Mark Rebier concert.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I watched that movie. That was very interesting.
It's okay. It's like The Hangover, but like the Netflix adaptation of The Hangover.
Yeah,
that sounds horrible.
It's the
You were not selling this to me whatsoever. I could barely tolerate The Hangover.
I think the thing that sells it is that John Cena is funny.
He like, is like actually.
Regardless of what people think of him, he is a funny human being. And in the movie, he plays like a desperate actor who is known for playing versions. Like he does a stage show in Atlantic City where he sings cover songs of like 80s hits, but changes them all to being about like getting cummed inside of.
Good.
And so they hire him to pretend to be like their friend or something. And so the whole thing is just him like posing as their friend, it was pretty good.
That's solid. That's pretty
good.
I like that. No, yeah, John Cena's fucking hilarious. What's that?
The cast really carried that movie.
What's that bit that we love that he said on WWE once? It's like, you know, something. My life is being ruined by the internet.
Bologna, fudge, and mustard. My life is being ruined by the internet.
She remembers it every time. It's amazing. Oh god, that kills me. If there's anything about the weird ass PG era of WWE, it's that, oh man, they had to say some funny shit to get around the censors.
No, it's like there was a lot of shit happening that was making people leave, but at least we got a few good John Cena memes out of it, and he's not a half bad comedy actor.
No, he's funny.
And also not a completely reprehensible person.
Yeah.
Pretty chill from everything I've seen.
I think he's not the best at relationships, but like, I mean, who is? Am I right?
He doesn't do horrible hard drugs and then beats his wife.
Yeah, no, he's not pulling the what's his face special.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He killed his wife and then his child and then himself, and it's like, hey, dude, maybe we can talk about our feelings.
He's like, shit, that was an option?
I'm gonna go get some ice and I shall return.
Alright. I think a lot of that...
Talked it out? What the fuck?
Yeah, he was suffering from, like, really bad CTE, and, he wasn't getting the help that he should have gotten for it.
Yeah.
But, like, no matter what, at the end of the day, it was made much worse by, him having been, like, abusive to his wife for like decades.
I'm not trying to like say excuses for him. I'm just like,
everybody is like, yeah, they got together after she cheated on her husband to be with him, and then for the rest of their marriage, all he would do is accuse her of cheating. And I'm like, well, that's how it started, so like that's kind of your fault, Chris. You could have just not fucked a married woman. That would have been nice. And then his brain went really bad, and there was no more reasoning with him.
I wish I could stop coughing. That would be awesome.
It is weird that you got coughing and I didn't get coughing for the exact same illness.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just had like the gastro stuff mostly, and like today is the first day in days that I have been fully hydrated the whole day, so that's great.
Yeah.
At least you're both feeling better.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. I've just been coughing all fucking day.
And Tyler's the only one that got the coughing.
It's like my throat's sore, and like it's been made worse for, you know, repeatedly coughing.
Like I woke up a little sweaty, but I don't know if that's necessarily like
And can you turn that down a little bit?
lingering fever or not.
I don't know. It's just been like, it's constant, like fucking. Just, I don't even have a fever anymore. Like, you know, gastro, I'm totally fine. It's just the fucking. The coughing makes my throat sore. The sore throat makes me cough. So just, it's constant. It feels like it never ends. Not having fun.
Not a whole lot you can do about coughing, short of going to a doctor and
Which is
getting the.
Fucking bullshit. That like the best thing we could do is like fucking opium about it.
Yeah,
Go get some honey, bitch.
he will take a spoonful and it will be 10 minutes before it's back.
Yeah, you gotta put that shit in some hot tea, and then sip on it over a long period of time.
Yeah,
I have extremely persistent coughs.
he has done a lot of shit to try to get it to stop, and it has not.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, the next thing is cough syrup, which is something you can only get prescribed by a doctor, because there are not a lot of medicines to stop coughing. Because in like most cases where coughing happens, they kind of want you to keep doing it. Bullshit, but
Yeah, the thing is that I'm not coughing up anything. There's nothing coming up. It's just dry.
we might still have throat coat tea. Either way, we have regular tea.
I brought some home or to work, but I don't have a
Some
lot
tea
left.
and some honey,
We have plenty of
and
tea.
you just pound that shit like nobody's business.
Like, I guarantee you.
It also helps you stay awake because it's caffeinated.
Yeah.
So
I'm not having trouble staying awake. Oh God, am I not having trouble doing that? I stay awake too good, actually.
well, I told you how to fix that. Go get the nighttime Alka-Seltzer. Pop that shit. I swear to God, it works so well.
Well, yeah, I believe it. I'm not.
You can actually put it in the tea.
I'm not.
Make
that...
it a little nightcap.
Jeez, I'm not that desperate. I'm past the part of it keeping me awake, like, because it evens out whenever I lay down and I'm chill, you know what I mean? Just sitting up, walking around, talking, you know, just ahim, you know what I mean? It's my throat. It's not my lungs, it's not mucus, it's just my throat. It's very annoying.
So we bought him those numbing cough drops, and that's basically what gets it to stop for a period of time.
It's literally just it being like irritated. That's the big fucking deal. If I knew we were going to be chilling for so long, I would have kept on.
But,
okay, cool.
The second me and Tyler started getting better, my sister put in the family group chat that she was starting to come down with something that had like a list of the same symptoms, and I'm like,
I didn't know about that.
go buy a whole bunch of Gatorade because you're going to need to be replacing stuff faster than you can possibly put it back.
Yep.
I didn't.
My go-to for all of that is always Alka-Seltzer because you have to take it with a giant glass of water anyway. So it helps with the dehydrated part, and then it also has the magical ability of knocking you out for 8 hours straight. I don't know how they do it, but You are unconscious for 8 hours.
I also can't. I can't go down for 8 hours. I sleep for like 6 hours most nights.
Hey, look at that! I finally have a fucking job interview.
Yay!
I've been making less than my old job, but it's also not my old job, so
Yeah.
it's a positive.
I'm glad that you were. I'm glad that you're getting something possibly, but also fuck work. But also that's good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is better than literally nothing, I suppose.
True.
Put some bee syrup in your face, Tyler.
Dude, I fucking whatever. I'll take it.
Eat the bee vomit.
The honey that we have is in a little Tupperware.
I'll make some
Yeah.
goddamn tea. Give me a second.
Yeah, because the only honey I have in a squeezy bottle is hot honey, and I don't think that that's
Ooh.
going to soothe your throat enough.
I have a friend who does beekeeping, and so we have like homemade honey right now.
Hell yeah.
It's
I would
really
love to keep
good.
bees. I love bees. I shared bee video
Yeah.
earlier.
Mine from a farmer's market of like just like random people who keep bees in the area.
Mhm.
And because I want to get the honey as local as possible on the off chance that like it actually does help with allergies. Jesus Christ.
It's supposed to.
It's supposed to.
Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay. You know what? We're fine. We're fine.
So which way is the party gonna go today? Up, right, or are we just gonna fucking go into the ocean?
Go in the
So
ocean.
yeah, we're gonna drown ourselves. We decided we're done with this shit.
Highway to the
Bush,
ocean
baby.
zone.
We're going to we're going to Chult. We're gonna test just how prepared you are.
Well, I'm prepared for a like 90-ish degree angle of travel currently. Anything outside that, I will be improvising, but that's okay. But also, if you guys did go anywhere else, I'd be very confused to begin with.
Why are you doing this to me?
Not even that. Why are you doing this to yourselves?
Just decided that like, you know, it's
we just
not
said fuck it.
the giants. That's somebody else's problem.
Yeah, you're either like going back into the Crypt Garden Forest, which I will kill you all, or you're like going back to Waterdeep, or you're going to the fucking ocean.
I thought of another thing to say to the dragon.
I will kill you. Dragon may
Yeah,
or may
I was about
not
to
have helped
ask
you
you
with
if you burned
cryptic
something in there.
ass advice, and you just piss it off and almost get the party murdered.
Look, man, as long as you don't catch kitchen on fire, we're good.
I think you just might have had something stuck on the bottom of it because the plane's kind of linked to something on the bottom.
Whoopsie daisies.
That was all burny.
My old roommate almost did that, and now she's a functional member of society.
Hey, you know what? We love a glow up.
Also, fun development in me playing Dragon Age 2. I
Yeah.
got like all the way through Act 1 and part of the way through Act 2. And then Tyler started asking me about all these things, if I had done them or not, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then we realized that because I didn't sign into my EA.com account, all of my DLC was unauthorized and thus did not work.
That's fucking stupid.
Dude, fuck
Oh.
EA.
So I signed in and I'm like, I have to start over.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, why would you tie those two together like that?
Now you have a dog.
Now I have a dog. But I have so much to get through
Did you name
again.
him anything?
What?
Did you name him something?
Bebo.
Bebo, that's pretty good. I think I like Squibbles better.
Squibbles was pretty good.
I think
But
Bark
Bingo-
Spawn is still the standard, but I liked my Dumut.
Do much, that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Tell me if you've heard this one before. Cal Doggo.
God, we
Doesn't
get a
ring a
cat.
bell.
We name him Gold the Cat.
Oh, that's funny.
So M, how do you like that every female character has the same body type? So like, Mama Hawk has big ass swinging titties, just like the youngest
genetic,
fucking
man.
wench.
They gotta come from somewhere, dude.
Also, not everyone has the same body type. If Bethany is in the prologue when Varric is telling it, she has bigger boobs.
Yep, Varric makes her
Well,
have
yeah, that's like the exception.
How? What? Why?
Because it's
He's-
funny.
He's a storyteller.
Yeah, he's telling the
He
story.
likes
It's
to
like,
embellish.
Yeah,
And so
he has,
he's like, and she had big old bahongas. Big old bazonga.
oh yeah. No, basically
Big
what
old
it is,
bahonga dudes.
they're like, tell me about Hawk, and it's like, then he tells like a story, and you get to play through his telling of the story, and it's like you're level 20, and you're like fighting hundreds of Darkspawn by yourself, and your sister's there, and she has huge bazongas. It's good
As
time.
she does.
Your sister?
Yeah, Bethany's your character sister.
Sometimes family members have big boobs and we don't need to lie about it.
Varric's not family. He can fantasize all he wants, I guess. Well, he's not blood family, but he is family, goddammit.
When you're here, you're family.
Thing to come out of that game. I like Dragon Age 2 a lot. It's very special.
I like it way more than Origins.
Yeah, I know. You're not built for the old shit. That's fine.
I did not enjoy Origins that much. It was
I love Origins.
all right.
Oh, it's so good.
Origins to the multiplayer for Inquisition.
You like the multiplayer of Inquisition more than the normal Inquisition?
I like just about everything more than Inquisition.
This is like when I tell people that I'm like, my favorite Assassin's Creed game is 2, and then my second one is the multiplayer from Brotherhood, and then
That's wild. I tried playing the multiplayer and I fucking hated it. The
I watched people play multiplayer, but I've just learned that I'm not very good at like competitive multiplayer games.
The multiplayer in Inquisition was alright, but like I still think you give that game way too hard of a shake. I really, really do. I think you're kind of like a big old grumpus.
I'll give you a
I am a grumpus.
Edward, are you important here?
Yes, darling.
It's not like I haven't been here all day or anything.
What do I want to eat?
You want to be a big man. Tell Sabrina to go to bed. Oh my god, you guys. She's already played 22 hours of Final Fantasy this week.
It's 8 p.m. I mean 9 p.m. for...
Let her live her life, dude.
No.
I mean, I'm very tired, so I would go to bed.
I'm getting there myself.
And I've gotten sleepy very early in the day for the last few days, so
Well, you've
I'm
been
just kind of
sick.
like trading myself to go to bed early by being sick throughout the weekend. I think I like legit laid down in bed to call it a day on Saturday by 9 p.m. Like, I couldn't. It's in a Tupperware container, but I kind of buried it under some stuff earlier. Let me go unbury it for you.
Knock off. See how much damage it's doing. Not enough. Okay. Good to know.
How is Annalise old enough that she can now tell her grandpa happy birthday when it was like just last week she was just gurgling in the room?
I don't know, kids.
Assisted. Like, I mean, it's probably like, hey, Annalise, how's it going? And then goo goo.
Goo goo. Now she can fucking talk now, dude.
Yeah, she can. That's wild.
It is.
Dude, it's weird because I remember like Harrison, like being a kid, like his birthday smearing like cake all over my brand new jeans. Like, I remember that, and now he's like a little person.
He is a little dude now.
Oh, that's wild.
I remember when Tyler was a long-haired hippie, and now he's still a long-haired hippie.
I was gonna say nothing's changed. What are you talking about?
Now he has more facial hair.
We cannot stand to not
The hair got longer.
attention. 5 minutes.
Hit me with a nasty plot. We live these. I'm gonna hit you with another nasty plot. Alright. Now we are a sphere. And this Pokemon disappears.
There's no way my DoorDasher's already at the store. I literally ordered a minute ago.
Maybe
Might
they're
have already
already
been
there.
there picking up another order.
They doing that hustle, they on the grind.
They are I can't talk. I just can't. They are indeed on that grind. There we go.
The grind set mindset.
I think it's Tylenol time.
I'll tile your null.
I'm gonna fucking
it?
do Duolingo till Isaac gets here.
I'm surprised he's not already joined, to be honest with you.
You know, maybe
working on it.
baby really, really wants to talk.
Well, Desiree's dad is very long-winded. My only experience, like, I have a couple experiences with him, but the one that really stands out with Desiree's dad is Isaac and Desiree's brother, Charles, throwing me under the fucking bus, telling him that I had not seen this movie about these two, like, there's these two dudes, and they're fucking trying to steal drugs from this drug truck. Delivers all the village medicine. And so they steal it, but then they wreck it, and it was a shipment of Viagra, and it ends up in their water supply, and everyone is just getting it on. And I mean, like, it's pretty graphic about it, and
What?
like,
What?
like, I mean, it keeps on, like, it.
And they were like, he hasn't seen this movie, so it's a
Yeah.
bad thing?
Well, no, they made me watch it with him, and like,
What?
yeah.
What's happening? Did someone make you watch a snuff film?
I'm pretty sure that
talking about Desiree.
Isaac's father-in-law made him watch porn.
Huh?
Dude,
Was it artsy or was it like, you know, the oh yeah kind of shit?
it was pretty artsy, I'd say. It was a comedy.
Huh? I mean,
Yeah. Wait till Isaac gets to really explain the movie a little bit better, because I was kind of just in awe, like, wow, I'm really experiencing this with Desiree's dad.
What
You are
That's
you
an
just
interesting
described
family
does
dynamic
sound
you
like
got.
a porn.
What's the name of the movie again?
I can't even remember that. That's why I'm waiting until Isaac gets back, because I think he's seen it a couple times actually.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I bet he has.
Tyler, did you hear the synopsis of the movie?
No. Well, I heard like some shit while I was like putting my headphones on, but
Oh, you're good.
I didn't.
It's just,
yeah.
it's just
Benji, crank that, soldier boy.
Isaac, would you like to explain how you and Charles threw me under the bus with Desiree's dad about having to watch that one movie about the two dudes stealing the shipment of Viagra?
Dude, we threw you under the bus so many times. I don't know that I mean, I know we made you like watch that, but I don't know exactly how that happened. That was more of a Charles thing than me, but
He's great.
Can you explain the movie at least better than I can,
Could you
probably?
give us a
I
time?
mean, I was involved. I just don't really remember it.
No, the movie.
Yeah. What about it?
Yeah, like explain the movie.
Oh yeah, no, it's a British comedy about these guys who steal like a whole shipment of Viagra, and it slips into the water supply, and so like everybody in the town is like super horned up, and that's pretty much the whole plot.
That's
Really not much more than that.
so.
Yeah,
This is not what
more like
Viagra does either.
So
priapisms and heart attacks
I
than
was
like
gonna say.
funny hijinks.
so we're all kind of. I guess we're all sort of. The thing that we're stuck on is like, or at least that I'm stuck on, because some of my fellows in the chat here have said like this sounds just like straight up porn. So, is there actual fucking in the movie?
I definitely recall.
Not okay. There is fucking, but it's like rated R fucking. Like it's not like
It's not-
there's no
it's-
dick and balls. There's
Well,
no
yeah.
penetration.
Well, I
it's
mean,
like,
I'm not looking for like. I'm talking. Would you consider it a sex scene? Is it anything worse than what happened in the?
oh
Room?
yeah, no.
Okay,
Yes.
then that sounds like softcore porn with as a comedy.
The Room, which is basically softcore porn.
Might as well be. Except, I mean, if you can get off on someone just like humping someone's like upper belly, then maybe.
Oh, your navel. Oh,
With weird softcore porn.
yeah.
I did not kill her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
So good. God,
Hi, Kitty.
Emily has a strong claim to the next bad movie night. She really wants us to watch Twilight.
Okay.
After we do that, I would love if we could watch every single chapter of R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet.
I don't know
We watched-
if Twilight is really considered a bad movie. That's
We
like
watched
a,
Twilight, and then we immediately watch the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, and keep him fresh as Edward Cullen as Batman.
I mean, love that a lot.
I was spared the one person who wanted to watch a Twilight movie with me when she was in high school. When we were in high school, I should say. She had a fucking anxiety attack, like not even 30 minutes in, and we left. So
I remember we went and saw The
You know how you
Hobbit
get out of
in
watching
theaters,
Twilight?
and when the movie started, it was Twilight Breaking Dawn instead of The Hobbit, and people were rioting, and by the end of it, we were all kind of like, I wish we didn't watch Twilight.
Jeez. Come on,
It
like
was not very
So
good.
Unexpected
The,
Journey wasn't that bad, but it's just I always found it was the latter two that just like it didn't need to be 3 movies, man.
Also, Isaac, I assume your answer is watch the movie in a Colorado movie theater.
Oof. No, the way you get out of watching Twilight every time is just every time somebody says we should watch Twilight, you basically make it a competition to see how fast you can fall asleep, and then they'll never ask you to watch Twilight ever again.
Damn.
No, man, I watched Twilight as like a middle school girl, and I was like, wow, this is great. And then like I slowly grew up and was like, yeah, that was just like my first romance plot as a movie.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about it, though, is like it just straight up led to fanfic that ultimately led to 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
If you want to be technical about it, 9/11 caused 50 Shades of Grey.
Yep,
Yeah, Gerard Way technically invented Twilight, and
I need to sneeze, but it's not happening. Oh God, save me!
God bless you.
It's not happening. Oh God.
If you want to be
remember-
technical, you can
Okay,
go back
there we
even
go.
further.
I remember like the second Twilight movie, whatever it was called, the second one, my
Twilight,
Girl
yeah.
Scout troop went together to see.
Yeah, of course.
That's
That tracks, though.
yeah. Talk about progressive
as Girl Scouts
feminism.
do.
It's very funny and like because going to movies is kind of what we would do with our cookie money if we didn't have like enough for like a big thing that year and we didn't feel like saving. We just all go to a movie. So like the movie that we saw was the second Twilight one that time, but before that we went and saw Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's fucking football movie. What was it called?
The
I don't know,
longest
but
yard.
I bet it was bad.
It had like Madison Pettis in it.
Oh, is that the Tooth Fairy?
That's a Blind Side?
No,
No,
the
Blind
blind
Side's
side
Sandra
is that is Sandra Bullock.
Sandra
Race to
Bullock.
which mountain?
Yeah, that's Sandra Bullock's. That's Sandra Bullock Oscar bait.
Game plan?
Dwayne.
The game plan.
Oh Christ alive!
Abraham says, questioning like he knew it and didn't immediately use Google.
The game plan, and we went and watched it. And while we were there, somebody had a medical emergency, and
Oh,
if the
no.
movie didn't stop, the lights didn't come up. We were just like sitting there, and all of a sudden, like an EMT crew with like a stretcher walk in, and they like start like doing life-saving procedures on this guy. The movie's still going. There's like a row of 10 Girl Scouts witnessing this, and they expect us to continue to watch the fucking movie.
You know what? Sounds like they didn't have a very good game plan.
No. And so like they finally get this guy on the stretcher and they wheel him out. And I can't quite remember this part, but I think they rewound the movie a little bit for us so that we could, like get the bit
Consider it.
that we missed.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, they don't want you to miss
Yeah.
any part of it.
Like, the fuck is happening?
Almost dying.
I don't want to watch the movie anymore, guys. I'm kind of out of movie mood.
You sound genuinely so distressed right now. You're
It
really.
was like a traumatic childhood experience where they just expect you to continue to watch Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Madison Pettis be like
I mean,
a fucking unlikely father-daughter combo.
I think you might have actually experienced like some sort of purgatory.
I mean, there are definitely worse rock movies to almost witness a death.
Yeah,
I think-
like
I think
like-
Jungle Cruise would be pretty rough to sit through someone dying.
Oh, I was gonna say Black Adam, but okay.
Not 20
Oof,
minutes
yeah, no,
later,
that one's.
the daughter has a medical emergency and has to go to the hospital, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go home.
Speaking of trauma and near-death experiences, would we like to play D&D?
Yeah, why not?
Well, if you feel that passionately about it, I guess I go back to playing Crusader Kings.
I could be convinced.
Motherfucker, I skipped Magic for this.
Why the fuck are you playing Magic on Tuesday? This isn't Friday night.
Brother,
Fucking sinner.
you know what? I'm going. Not only was I gonna play Magic tonight because I was like, surely we don't meet 2 weeks in a row. Surely, but I'm gonna go play Magic tomorrow. I'm gonna go play Magic Friday, and I'm playing in a tournament on Saturday.
Oh, my man's going.
It'd be funny. Ironically, he plays every night except Friday.
We're close this week. It's close.
So last time on D&D, you guys were like, "Hey, there's some green dragon in the Cryptgarden Forest called Old Gnawbone. How about we go see what's up?" And
turns out what's up is he's a bitch.
We didn't even get our boners nod.
Yeah.
For one thing,
you nod on something.
One of you found out that your potion of poison resistance was a potion of poison. So Edo wasn't feeling too hot to begin with. And then you kind of just got a cryptic hint about like the nature of ambition and giants and dragons, and then you were gonna just leave, but Brock was
Fucked us over.
He was not pleased with the dragon's help, and
Playing about dragons, complaining
he's
quiet.
also a little racist, so
yeah, but it was only a chromatic dragon. I mean, the metallic dragons are cool, right? We're still cool, right?
Yeah, no, they're well.
All dragons.
Hashtag no dragons.
No, hashtag all dragons.
blue dragons matter.
Jesus fucking Christ. You know, and honestly, you probably could have made that a lot worse going with one of the other ones. So I guess we should be thankful that you did that.
Alright, episode Blue Dragons Matter, go.
Yeah, that might be it. That might be it.
So you guys limped back to Red Larch and slept on it. And he decided, yeah, let's maybe not fucking do that again, Josh. And lessons learned or not learned, I leave that up to you guys.
Oh, I don't
First
blame
of all,
yeah,
they say that to Brock. They don't say that to Josh.
Yeah, I
Josh
don't blame
will
Josh.
100% do it again to keep it in character.
Oh, 100%.
Mango has decided that she's going to kill Brock, and she is planning. Don't worry about it.
And it's not even going to look like an accident. Okay.
Oh no.
So the plan, as I understood it, was still to go to Shadowchop Cathedral in the High Forest to look for Hairlass, I believe his name was. The alleged dragon slayer that lived for Lass was like, yo, you could look for him.
That does sound correct.
So I suppose which way you guys heading from here?
Well, we're definitely not going up through the fucking. We're not going to take that right and go through the hills. I see no reason why we can't just go north along the long road and scoot through Tribor. It's a large settlement, probably a decent place to, not run into massive dragons.
That's a good point. Josh, roll me a D100, please.
There's another fucking dragon.
We'll be sort of in Mango's neck of the woods, because we'll be near Neverwinter.
What if it's 69? What's 16? Oh, man.
We were close. We were so close.
Good.
Yeah, so you guys make it a couple hours outside of Red Larch. Literally just like here. You can see quite prominently a big flappy shape in the air, kind of around the Cryptgarden Forest.
Back.
Around the edge of it, like maybe around here about. That dragon is active.
So I say
God
we
damn it.
avoid that part. Can we go east and then north?
So, oh god, it's gonna be a fucking New Vegas situation, isn't it? God damn it, we're gonna have to go through Quarry Junction.
We could go through it. We have to tape Brock's mouth shut. If we tape him shut, it's no problem.
You just see Brock scowling off into the distance.
It's okay. You guys
Oh, what's
keep going down the
this?
long road
I
with
have-
these stealth boys.
In my inventory, I happen to have a rag and a bottle of chloroform. Brock.
So it's clearly the same dragon, right? Like green and whatnot, large.
Would you like to get close enough to confirm that?
No.
It looks vaguely green from a distance. It's just a big flying shape that's super obviously a dragon. But,
I'd like to encounter a second dragon in 24 hours.
would you like to
Yeah.
find out if it's also friendly?
Hey man, all I'm saying is if it's a slightly smaller and less old dragon, we can let our homeboy tank it. Let's have Harshnag tank it.
The
But
Harshnag
no.
points at it and
Also-
says, that's a bad time.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay,
Also-
Armstrong.
So
To be fair, assuming that all dragons are bad is kind of.
one day.
Harshnag is everything is relative, my friend.
Maybe we just don't bother people.
I agree. But
Maybe it's like a bee. Like if we don't bother it, it won't bother us.
One really big ass bee.
I suppose
Yeah.
what I'm thinking is, we could turn about, or we could cut through. No, it'd probably be best to turn back and go through the Deserim Valley, I suppose. I'd add a couple days to our journey, but it's that of the dragon.
Do you really do you think that dragon would hold a grudge?
Yes.
They tend,
Harshnag will slowly look down at Ito. My friend, giants and dragons have long memories, and your little transgression upon its forest was, 2 days ago?
Yeah, but I didn't do anything.
I don't
don't
think
think-
that matters.
They have
I
this
don't think she
thing.
cares.
They have this thing in guilt by association.
and look at that, he's an investigator and a lawyer. Except there are no lawyers in Waterdeep.
One
Oh.
moment.
You're good. So, does everyone want to do that then? We'll just take the eastern road then. We'll be back through Red Lodge to Deserin.
Do we have to go all the way to Deserin? Can we not just go north to this road?
I think that would be, going... would that be going towards where the dragon is? I'm assuming if we moved hours to the north and only moved that far, then, the dragon
The
has to
dragon
be...
was over here.
We'd be skirting it pretty close.
What if we just camouflage from above? We just grab some tree branches so that from above we just look like
A
movie.
traveling shrub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we look like a small bush.
you think he's gonna look
Why,
that close at the ground?
why don't we just wait out the dragon, set up camp, and see if it leaves or if this is hunting grounds?
Probably
So Harshnag will help point out some of the options. So, I don't think we should travel the long road as it is. Might be good to double back and wait, but we could go east a bit into the hills and head north across the land, kind of follow the road, stay a bit out of sight, or we could, just head east and detour entirely, but it's up to you, my friends.
Hear me out, guys. We go west, we dive into the water, we swim to Chult.
You can do that.
No, you can't do that because eventually you'll fall off.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right,
Absolutely.
you're right.
So-
Harshnag also didn't bring his water wings, so
Yeah, I was... So, east. Will we have to ford a river if we go that far into the Somber Hills?
as can Harshnag.
Yes.
I haven't been out that way in a while. Last I remember, there was some sort of bridge. Difficult to say. I don't expect it to be a significant obstacle.
Well, two of us can fly, so
I'm willing to risk the lack of a bridge, honestly. It beats having
And one of us is a giant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It beats
So
having
okay,
this-
what
And I
what
can
is
jump
this
really
little
far.
thing? Is
Like
that
the-
water or
It is the Deserin River.
Yeah.
Okay.
River.
Mm-hmm.
And then this skinny thing is also part of the Desrin River. It's different.
It's
different
a
branches of it.
tributary.
That's the word.
We can go east.
Yeah, we can go east through the Summer Hills. That works for me.
Like straight east or like following the road east.
I mean, like,
Whatever one's shorter east.
So straight east it is.
I was gonna say the where we currently are on the road, it goes straight up and straight down, not east. So I mean, yeah, I mean, like, fucking trek through the hills. Fuck yeah, let's get the Hobbit with it. Let's do it.
Fuck it, we ball.
Pro tree branch idea, but I guess that's just me.
People can give me nature survival checks for orienteering, and Harshnag will help.
Oh boy,
We're doing what?
we're scooting east through the hills. We're just
Nature.
we're raw dogging the hills.
Nature or survival?
Survival.
Yep.
Well, Brock
Come
is
on.
still hurting from the day before and is distracted by the dragon, so.
We are up
Here's some nature.
4 crit fails.
Inga, not in a day.
I speak for the trees.
He's moving us. He's doing it. I say this tea
You
ain't doing
guys-
shit.
Spend a couple days trekking through the Somber Hills. You know, about a day in, you have lost all sight of the Crypt Garden Forest, and thus the dragon, so there's that.
Love
It's pretty quiet and uneventful thus far. I'll give you this shit for free because I don't really care. By and large, the Desrin Valley is a pretty safe area these days. Like, you might see the odd roaming band of orcs or something, but not as bad as it had been in previous decades. You aren't encountering anything else. In the meantime, you're made it safely to the Desrin River. Where are we heading from here, folks?
So, how big this river, right?
River Desrin. Da, 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 da.
Because I mean, like, if we can ford it by just like with the giant that we are currently accompanying, I don't see why we shouldn't do that.
I mean, I
Cold
can
and
cross the
deep
river.
is what this says.
Right.
Brock can cross the river.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be easier.
Cold and deep is what this says. Let's see. Okay. So, to test this theory of how deep is deep, Harshnag will volunteer to wade in. He'll basically step like a couple feet in and like almost immediately be up to like his shoulders and be like, all right, maybe not a good idea to go swimming across.
How
Perhaps not.
far is it?
Fuck.
I mean, it's probably a decently sized river if it appears, you know, on the map.
That is fair.
Measuring tools suck.
Well, I mean, like, hang on, let me see if I can figure something here. Go to my tools. Where's my measuring tools? Where's my measuring tools? Ah, there we go.
Suffice to say, it would not be super safe to try to cross. Like, could you guys hypothetically cross it by swimming across? Sure.
It'd be like 50
Sure,
miles.
we can also just go north
Yeah.
to the bridge.
You could also just go north or south, yes.
If you hold Alt, it'll be precise. Like I'm doing right here. See what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
Let's just go north to the bridge.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just looking at what's there. Ah. Bridge. Is that really?
In my defense, I thought that going straight east was like, getting us to the bridge. Like,
I thought you said wheat.
I thought that like following the road just meant like going north. I'm like, no. He's doing it. He's focusing.
Well, I'll be. That's interesting. Another day or so to follow the river north, and you will come across a bridge. Everyone give me a history check.
Oh boy. I are as good at this.
Brock's more interested in her story, if you know what I'm saying.
Attaboy. How do I get my expertise in Bard? Is that level 5?
Arethyr and Mango, you've heard about the stone bridge. This thing is... suffice to say, it's an architectural marvel slash impossibility. It is a single arch that is 2 miles long and 400 feet high.
Jesus.
Granite, 6 paces wide, no rails or barriers.
Oh, damn.
Hey, this thing's a death trap.
You'd think.
Sounds like the old Ironton Russell Bridge. Am I right, Abraham?
It's just a bridge from from Louisiana. That really scary one.
The Lake
one
Charles.
in Lake Charles.
Yeah, like the Lake Charles Bridge.
No, I waited until we were off of that bridge to let you know just how terrible it is, but it's like comically scary. The only reason it hasn't been like taken out of use is because it's on I-10 and they don't have anywhere else to reroute people.
It has some significant history and like cultural importance to the dwarves. You don't know specifically, like there's been battles and this and that fought over it, and you don't know the specifics of that. But the one story that sticks out, legend says the Avatar of Moradin fell down onto the stone bridge at the start of the Time of Troubles.
That's at least of note to Arethyr, I guess, because he's culturally dwarven. He's culturally Waterdavian before anything, but still. He just kind of like, looks at it in reverence and he says, well, it beats swimming across a river, I suppose. You just think, the view on the top must be amazing.
Be careful.
Oh, I'll be fine.
No, because if anybody falls, I'm gonna be the one that has to go get them.
Brock's here too. Besides, I have a
I don't
ring.
trust him.
Besides, I have a fancy ring for that. And he just like he waggles the purple ring that he got from Zoblob that lets him cast Featherfall.
Yeah, you'll feather fall right into the cold, deep river.
Yeah, and I'll be.
I put in the Discord, here's an image of what it looks like to be crossing that fucking bridge.
That's
That
cool as
is
shit, though.
fucking sick, though.
Right?
Dude, could you imagine having a battle on that, though?
Oh yeah, no, Abe, I have a thing about putting battles on bridges, man. That is my shit. Oh god, that's sick. Oh, that's fucking sick. All right, cool. Arethyr
Horrified. Thank you.
Arethyr says, look, does this scare you more than the dragon does?
Rich?
Yes.
It's a competition, but I'm most likely just telling people not to fall to make, more work.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, everyone give me a strength save, please.
Oh boy.
Immediately fall off the bridge.
Okay.
Like,
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Well,
ooh.
Yike.
well,
Brock is having a rough day today.
Yeah, Mango. There's a strong gust of wind. Mango, you find yourself falling. Fortunately for you, The person who's falling next to you is Brock. Brock, would you like to perhaps immediately fix the situation?
Yeah. I'll just grab-
However, we do
Bingo
have to...
is on her broom at all times, so she's
Yeah,
most
there's
likely
that, isn't it?
floating off the edge of it.
It is still
Whoop.
kind of
Back
a
on.
pants-shitting moment of like, oh fuck,
Yeah, nope.
there was a solid
She
surface below
definitely
me,
does
and then
get blown
suddenly there
off
was
the
not.
side, but she corrects herself.
There you go. Told you. Not that bad.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Brock will lean down and be like, he does know he cannot fly, right?
Just whistling, just letting the wind just tousle his cloak in his hair, just having the time of his life on this giant-ass bridge.
Okay.
Harshnag will chime in. You know what? Next time I hear wind coming, I will put out the hand to be a windbreak.
We're gonna do the Mario 64 thing where we have to stand behind the.
Yeah, really though.
Wait, did he make his strength save?
He didn't need to make one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he
Right,
probably
he is
weighs a little bit
huge.
too much. I forgot to add expertise to my character, so Arethyr has his proper expertises of history and acrobatics now, so... Huzzah.
So, you guys will cross the rest of the bridge with no further pants shitting other than, the height of the bridge itself. But it is... obviously, it is an inspiring sight. I mean, good God. I'm glad you guys went this way. That's cool.
I fucking love that bridge. That's
Did they
so cool.
build it like that?
Yeah. Dwarves are weird, man.
I mean, think about it. It's a marvel of engineering. I mean, really,
They
it's...
they just stood on each other's shoulders.
it's sort of... I mean, really, it's sort of in defiance of the laws of physics, really. I find
Yeah,
that
but like no handrails, no, no nothing.
Right, and the next time that we're at a tavern and we have people to impress, we'll have a lovely story. We crossed the Great Stone Bridge by ourselves, all on our own bravery. Didn't even secure ourselves with rope or anything.
I don't care what other people think of me.
I know, and that's exactly why I'm not sure why you got into adventuring in the first place.
So, after surviving that, the party finds itself at this crossroads here where there is a small village.
Ooh. I mean, like, small village, like, doesn't even have a name or anything, I'm assuming.
A whole bunch of
well,
houses randomly put
you
on
could
a
village.
crossroad.
you can see when you guys get there.
Well, sure. Oh, you're going to be transferring us to a map, I see.
Nope, I'm going to be describing it.
Oh, okay. Well, then, by all means.
It will be a couple dozen houses and a few small buildings. It looks like it is kind of a small farming community, but it being at the crossroads sees enough traffic that they're able to sustain, an inn, a tavern, that kind of deal. It'll be, I'll arbitrarily say it's going to be a small human child that greets you guys. He will walk up to Edo and say, "Oh, hi, mister. I haven't seen you in Baliard before, any of yous."
He does walk up to the guy who is loaded with toys. So, good instincts,
Also,
kid.
that's like closest in height to him.
Yeah. Well, you say that, but we have 2 gnomes in the party.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
Yep.
Abe, you here, buddy?
Well,
I was looking up stuff for Ida's background. I was preoccupied.
Little kid has approached your van.
My bad.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
How's it going? How's it going?
it's going good. He'll shove his hands in his pocket and say, Where are you folks from? Where are you going? What you doing? And he'll point to Mango's broom and say, "That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that before."
Awfully nosy child, aren't you?
He'll look up at the Birdman, and he'll kind of narrow his eyes and say, "Well, what am I supposed to do? There's not much to do around here, and you folks are all weird like. I mean, different like."
No, it's okay. You can say weird.
Correct.
So what's your name?
My name is Brandon. Needs to pull up a fucking.
My name is Brandon.
Ugh, no.
My name is little 5-year-old Brandon.
My name is Ifar.
My name is
Everybody's named Ifar.
My name is Ifar Jr. My mom says that my dad ran away when I was little.
It's actually he looks at Brock and he says, "You know, I fancy myself a bird, a sort of bird too," and he reveals his name is Charlie Parker.
God damn it.
Fuck off.
I'm going to
Hey, I
need
got a
that
Spider-Man
one.
reference and a Charlie Parker reference.
Oh my god,
What?
this name generator is horrible.
Charlie Parker.
Did you
Jazz-
just say who's
He's
Charlie?
a jazz
Who's
sax
Charlie
player.
Parker?
They called him Bird, or Yardbird.
My name's Zan.
I'm sorry I don't know every saxophone player on the face of the planet.
It's okay, we forgive you.
In fact, I do not know most sax players. I just know the one that's in my dad's band because he has my sister's name and he's married to a girl who has my name, and that doesn't make it weird at all.
How dare you?
It's nice to meet you, Zen. Fancy a look at my wares? What I'm
You
trying
want
to
a
think.
toy, little kid?
Hey, kid,
I'm trying to recover from what I
These-
just said to
these
you.
toys do not have crack cocaine in them if you would like to buy one.
Why are they slippery?
That's not your problem.
You're asking too many questions.
I love it whenever, I make a problematic Harrigan. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. That seemed maybe a little too creepy. I can tell by your silence.
Zan, we are from a very large city far to the southwest from here. It's called Waterdeep. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, I heard of Waterdeep. Most of our travelers come from that away or this other way, and he'll point vaguely south.
Well, we are going to be going to the big forest that way, and he points to the northeast. But in the meantime, we've been on the road for a long time. We just crossed that big old bridge, and we'd like a place to lie our heads for the night. Do you know where we could find that?
Yeah, my uncle runs the Watchful Night.
It's a good
He'll
name.
point to a big building in the middle of town.
Straight to the point. Alright, I like that. What's your uncle's name?
His name is Vim. Vim Calathar.
Sorry. He says, "Well, we'll go see your uncle then. Until then, and he fumbles around in his pockets and he pulls a silver piece out for the kid and he says, don't spend that all in one place. Thank you for the tip."
Oh, his eyes will go wide when he sees silver. He'll grab it and say, "Oh, thank you, mister. I like your horns. Bye."
He stands up and dusts his hands off and he says, "That, Ito, is how you talk to children."
I
Yeah,
can't.
try to make it not sound like you're kidnapping them. That's probably step one.
I make toys. I don't really have a lot of interaction with, I guess, giving them away or selling them.
So you wholesale the toys.
No, usually, my family is the one that takes care of all that.
Do you have a lot of
So when you learn family business, you learn half of family business.
Yeah,
I just never really took an interest in
Okay.
just selling
I
it and
mean,
stuff. I just enjoy the craft of making them.
I'm just saying, being a little less disconcerting might help your sales, because I wouldn't have bought toys from you if I was a parent.
That's fair. I mean, I see, my brothers and sisters. I see, you know, they just kind of come up to him because everybody sees, ooh, fluffy
I am
bunny.
detective.
What was that, Isaac? You cut off.
Oh, I said, yes, now I am detective, but I grew up yak farmer, and I can tell you lots of things about yaks. I learn family business regardless of interest, so it is weird to me that you roped into family business.
I mean, do you like what you do, Ito?
Yeah, I love making toys. I've not really, I guess I've just, you know, I don't really sell too many, I guess.
It's the
Well, time to work on your professional development. We found the place that you are lacking.
Not only that, but you have a good role model here. I mean, Mango sells her glasswork for a living. You saw her walk up to a dragon.
And it usually works. People love my shit.
Well, I feel like it's a little easier to, like, hey, do you want to check this out, rather than, you know, I feel like glass is a little bit more cool than, you know, toys, like, you know.
To adults, but like,
Okay, how do you can't just, like, going up to kids like, hey, you want to buy some toys?
kind
Well,
of,
saying
yeah.
buying instead of, do you want to
say
see?
that.
Have you considered, like, I
Would
don't
you
know.
like to see? Would you
We
like to
gotta
see
get
what
this
I
dude
have
in
available
row
for
with
purchase?
some improv classes. That's a good place to start.
Have you considered, like, I don't know, a tent or maybe a stall with, you know, bright colors to attract the eyes, maybe?
Or even a sign that says, I sell toys. That way they know when they're approaching you that that is the intent and not creepy, like, toy van thing.
Fair enough. Maybe I could
Oh,
try something
step
out
one
when we
is
get some
do not make
downtime.
them feel uncomfortable or like they're about to get kidnapped.
Yeah.
The important part is that you had good intentions. Maybe the next time we run into some little booger-eating kid out in the middle of the sticks, you'll have a second go.
I suppose. Well, this is gonna be an interesting talk with his uncle, I guess.
Yeah, speaking of which, let's
Do
go.
some improv exercises. Quick, you're a walrus trying to get a mortgage.
You know, you say that's
That's
a
what
funny...
improv exercises are.
You know, that's a funny little exercise, but also, given our experiences with talking walruses in the past few days, that doesn't all of a sudden sound very far-fetched at all.
So, you know, work hard. You're a walrus trying to get a mortgage.
Like right now?
If you'd like.
What do walruses sound like?
Well, isn't that part of the exercise?
I mean, that it's kind of offensive. What do herring guns sound like?
So we know what we're going to be doing for the next leg of our walk.
Screwing with Ito.
Brock's like, oh, thank God they're not talking
Sensitivity
shit on me anymore.
training.
Brock's just like, oh, thank God they're not yelling at me anymore.
Outstanding. So the Watchful Night Inn. If you guys care to enter, or are you gonna explore around the building? Not that there's too much to see. There are other buildings, but
Sure, we can go in.
sure, why not? It is a 3-floor building. It's just, you know, made of logs, pretty typical looking for something on the frontier. You need to step in though. You've got right out and ahead of you, kind of on the left, there's a counter. Kind of on the right, there's stairs going up. And then at one of the banisters at the stairs, there's a suit of armor facing you as soon as you enter. And as soon as you enter, that suit of armor moves and salutes you.
At ease.
I forgive it the finger guns.
Arthur does like a relaxed sort of almost mocking salute back. And it's
Doesn't react to anyone's responses as such. It just kind of salutes at the lot of you and then returns to its resting position. There's a human man behind the counter.
Wait. I want to see something. I go back outside and then back inside. Does he salute again?
You know what? Yes, it does.
Guys, this is like the talking bass. It just it's like motion sensor stuff. Like you go inside and
God
it does
damn
the
it.
thing. It's
how do you
fancy Halloween.
how do you ever solve crimes if you get this easily distracted, Sinrose?
Oh, I mean, I can still solve crimes. I just think this is amusing.
Is there a crime to be solved at the moment?
No, I guess not.
Yeah, I'm not on the job. I'm trying to get somewhere to sleep. I just thought this was cool.
I'm just straight vibing. So I don't suppose that he'll go over to the human guy at the bar. I don't suppose he's the proprietor. And he points to the suit of armor.
Behind the counter is a middle-ish aged human man with very, very rapidly thinning hair up on top, but he does have a bushy-ass mustache.
Hell yeah.
No. That fellow's been working for the inn for a little over a century, though. That's why we're called the Watchful Knight. He's our Watchful Knight.
Ah, Watchful Knight with a K. That makes sense. I don't know why I was thinking Knight with an N.
Well, it does have an N, but far be it for me to correct someone on their spelling.
You know what I meant.
Can I interest you folks in a place to stay tonight?
Yes, your nephew actually referred us, so you should thank the lad.
Good lad.
But yes, if you have space for the 5 of us, that would be appreciated. Well, 5 of us, and if you don't mind a giant hanging out outside.
He will blink in surprise. A giant,
really
you say? And Harshnag will kind of lean in the doorway and wave. Well, I suppose you can stay in the stables. Don't really have space in here for a giant, but
He's gentle, I promise.
He's like has a higher standing than pretty much anybody who's gonna be sleeping inside.
Mm-hmm.
and he will kind of wave Aerithir closer. Like, despite the fact you're at the counter, he'll wave you closer, like, to lean in.
I mean, he does. I'm just like, kind of, what?
Oh, what in the hells is that thing doing here?
Oh, Karshnog, he's fine. He came with us from Waterdeep. He's
one of the cool ones.
Yeah, are you worried about the whole giant thing? He's trying to help us solve that.
Oh, that sounds great and all. It's just that, we haven't had a good run of it lately. A bunch of places in the north haven't, but we've been losing livestock, giants around here. You're sure he's not involved in any of that?
I'm positive. Have you had incursions like here, like locally?
Well, yes. We've had giants taking the livestock.
Do you know?
Did you just miss him say that? Or...
Well, no. I meant like specifically here, like, or if he meant in the general region, asshole. Okay, so do you know where they went with all these livestock?
Do I know where they went? No. I stick to my inn, and they haven't come so far into town. But the farmers on the edge of town, they might know more. I'm sorry. I'm sure your friend had nothing to do with any of that. But
and if you would like, maybe we can prove it. I tell you what, if we can maybe see about, let's say that we go and find whereabouts this little kidnapping went about, and maybe make do with getting something back for the village, and we can discuss our, future stay here. You can comp us for this night, and any other nights that we're thinking about taking in the future as we travel about, and we can call it even.
Oh, well, I'm going to stop you there first, stranger. I don't much know you folks. You seem like nice folks, honest folks, but we'll just see, all right? If you're going to look into it, I wish you all the luck, but you'll forgive me for Not expecting other than you folks ending up a smushy stain on the bottom of some giant's foot.
They said that about us in,
Okay.
in Golden Fields too.
And Erathir, I don't mean any disrespect, but we may have enough on our plate as is.
I mean,
If too many leads will muddy the water.
we're here. We're trying to stop the giants. There are giants in the immediate vicinity that we can maybe stop. I don't see why we shouldn't do this. After all, we have Koshnog with us.
I would say I don't. I would say at this stop, maybe we don't search out trouble. If it comes to us or convenient on our way, yes. But I don't think that big picture, these I mean, and he looks at the innkeeper and kind of gives the I'm sorry, like little issues are going to solve our problem as much as following bigger leads.
Yeah, you sound like the Hoppers. Here's where
That's the deepest insult in the party that we've seen so far.
Arthur says, here's where I'm standing. We have a real physical, tangible problem here. We are the only, as far as I saw, the only armed individuals for several square miles. We have a giant willing to do battle with his own people, and everything about Shadowtop is a lead, nothing more than we can prove a lead. If we're in for fixing all of this, then why don't we do good where we can? We've been given gifts, we've been given very strong gifts, we've been made capable, then this is the sort of thing that we should be out here doing.
I'm just saying we don't spread ourselves too thin. If it's on the way or if it connects to what we're doing, by all means, yes. But I don't want to be spread so thin that we can't even piece together what our goal is.
Yeah, sometimes Arthur's just a little too nice for his own good. He needs to help everyone, so just let him ask around. But we'll pull him where we need him.
Oh, forgive me for wanting to do side quests, guys.
Well, I commend you. I don't want to fall too far behind our current travels, because so far most of our leads have not yielded the results that we would like. And in this climate with these giants, I don't know. I don't think it's going to get any better. I feel like it's probably going to ramp up if we take too long on it. They're amassing power. They're amassing, good. Eventually, goods and pillaging grounds are going to start running dry, and then what? They'll go further. At least, if we hurry, they will be ideally contained into certain locations before expanding territory.
Arthur looks at Ito and Brock and says, what do you two think?
I'm not too sure. So I'm thinking, would we even be able to, really accomplish this as well? I mean, I'd like to help these people. They seem like very nice people, but how much of a threat has happened around here, I suppose?
And that's the other thing. We don't know, because the innkeeper said we would need to talk to farmers. I'm not opposed to we can ask around and gather. Maybe it does lead to another lead. I'm just saying we don't venture too far. I mean, what happens? We go to farmers and they say, "Oh yes, it's if you go west to Long Road and it's completely out of way." I'm just saying we be selective with what leads we follow.
Fine. Whatever.
If convenient, I mean, for all we know, it could be it's right on our path or within close vicinity. Then sure.
Right. That's what heroics is all
I just
about.
don't want to be-
Convenience. Convenience is the most important part of doing what we do. Yes, I agree. Of course. Completely sarcastically,
Correct.
like more than fed up with what you're saying.
This guy gets it. Now we just need to teach him how to invoice expenses.
Brock will look at Arethyr and be like, if it makes you feel better, I will go up and do some observation, see if I can see anything from the sky within the realm of this area. If it's within a few miles, I should be able to pick it out. And if I see trouble, we can always go investigate.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
So, what are we doing?
DM, I do that.
You can give me an investigation roll.
Investigation. Well, you know,
You gonna try to make it
You see lots of ants, and it doesn't occur to you until you rejoin the group that like you were flying up high, you were looking at like townsfolk from up above. Those weren't ants at all. Those are people.
Last
so I saw
time
people?
Roast-
Where did I see people? Like in town?
going around their business.
Oh, okay. So, but I didn't see anything outside the town
No.
that looks problematic.
No.
Okay,
No.
well then, that's all I'm gonna say is like I get back and be like, well, I didn't see anything.
Last time Sinros called dibs on the honks. Tonight he's gonna take the shmee-mee-mees.
You guys gonna go investigate anything else? Talk to anyone else before you go bed?
I mean, we could probably.
What time is it?
Like 5 o'clock. Like you guys could eat.
Oh, okay.
I think Arthur definitely, despite like the party being pretty definitively like not for going after them immediately, he's still gonna go and talk to some of the local farmers and see what's up.
Well, the biggest and closest farm is a stable. Halamar's horses.
Yeah, he'll knock on like
stable, dude.
he'll knock on the inside like wall of it as like, hello, anyone home? Besides the horses, I mean.
There don't appear to be any horses home. Like you can see in the fields, there's no horses walking around. There's no nothing walking around. You do see in the main stable. You knock on the door, the door opens. It's not locked or anything. There's a human just kind of standing against a wall with his arms crossed. He'll look up and say, "Oh, howdy there, stranger. Afraid if you're looking for horses to rent, we don't have any."
Yes, I can see that. No, my name is Arethyr. I'm a traveler in town for the moment. I heard that you were having trouble with the giants taking animals, and I just wanted to know a little bit more about that so my companions and I could be a little more informed on our travels.
Oh, nice to meet you, Arethyr. Carrot Halamar. I'm the stable master here. Yeah, them giants came up from the south, took our horses away, went back.
They came from the south, you said.
Yep. I mean, the rest of the town's north. They sure didn't come that way, or there would have been a lot more commotion. But
well, I mean, there's hills to the north, but I see what you're saying. Oh, bugger all. All right. And it's just been. Do you remember how many of them there were?
Shoot, I was busy hiding. I didn't see how many there were. I could tell there was more than one.
That's a good point. All right. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your misfortunes. Are you and your family well?
He will kind of wipe a hand across his face and say, "Fella, We're a stable that has no horses. We are not good.
Right.
So not as stable as you thought.
Jesus. Aerith just kind of like exhales deeply and he says, well, I don't know what to say.
Sinros isn't there, but he would definitely call it an unstable.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what to say other than, well, I mean, thank you for the information, I suppose, and may Desna guide you to safer roads, and, well, here, for the information. And Arethyr will, like, palm him, like, 2 silver.
He will refuse. No, you keep that. Don't get gobbled up out there.
You're certain. Food for at least a couple days. Get your family something in the meantime.
We'll be fine in the meantime. I'm figuring it out.
Alright. It just, Arethyr kind of looks like, almost kind of like visibly dejected, and he just says, safe skies to you then. And he turns about and goes back to the party.
So while this was going on, in the inn, is it like a tavern inn situation or like tavern near the inn, something like that? I'm looking for
It's tavern
a gathering area.
Like,
Okay.
You're painting a mental picture for you. You walk in, you're kind of on the left side of the building. It's on the left is, well, ahead of you on the left is counter and like some sort of staff area back there. The suit of armor, stairs like directly in front of you. Off to the right is like common room, tavern kind of deal.
Okay. So first thing he's going to do is he's just going to approach the bar and wherever the serving area is, and says, well, "How much for a meal for evening?"
What's his goddamn face? Vim will walk around from where he was at the main counter and he'll be at the bar. He will quote numbers at you because I'm not gonna. Again,
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Basically, yeah,
worry about
he's just gonna go. He's like, I will go ahead and pay for me and my companions. Not all of us are here, but they'll float in and out. So just set this as our tab, and he's gonna kind of set that there. Put it whatever, determine an amount of gold, silver, whatever it is. Basically, he's paying for the party's meals, and then he's gonna kind of look at the patrons to see if there's anybody that looks well traveled or kind of gritty, even like farm like, just somebody that looks like he's had a day.
There are 6 people in there. 5 of them look like they're locals, just kind of farmers who, they're spending their afternoon there. Just 1 traveler.
Okay. Let's talk to the traveler first, and I'll kind of approach him and says, "Hi, friend. What way are you traveling from? Where are you going?"
You'll be talking to a female halfling. She'll look up at you and say, sorry, who was asking?
Oh, I am sorry, ma'am. Sinro Quill Sharpener, Private Eye, owner of owner of Tiger's Eye Detective Agency in Waterdeep.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
Notorious Punhound.
Yeah!
Right.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, now that's a day.
Excuse me, I need to hang myself from the rafters. And halfling kills her fucking self.
Josh, I've already got Emily as my soulmate, I think, but like, brother, Brother, sometimes we just establish some sort of like mystical connection where I just feel so connected to another human being on the realm of comedy, and it just like it completes me briefly. I feel like this is the closest that I've ever come to achieving nirvana. Oh god. Fuck.
For the record, all those cartoon noises are happening around me, not from me.
He says as he rolls up his comically long tongue, pops his eyes back into his head.
Oh god, I almost threw up. Okay. Oh.
Well, I don't know what Tinrose wants to do now. She's already kicked over the chair. She's gone.
Alright, farmers it is.
I'm sorry,
what,
Brandon. I'm
okay,
sorry.
what do you want to ask her? What's up?
Just kind of, where are you coming from, where are you going, kind of.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Yeah. That wasn't the first thing I was thinking.
Well, coming up from down south, I have a job offer up in Yartar, so gonna try my luck up there.
Me and my friends, and he looks around, there are no friends to be had. But they're here somewhere, I promise.
Okay, she will pat your wrist like sympathetically. They're there. Sure they are.
Well, yes, at least me and maybe some friends are kind of looking around for giant happenings. So, I mean, we're heading up north to follow some leads. But just kind of scoping out the land. You said you're from south, not really the way we're going, but do you know of any giant happenings on our way, nearby, anything?
Oh, I mean, I've heard of stuff happening up this way, but guess I've been lucky because I haven't seen anything.
No establishments, no camps, anything like that?
Nope, at least there wasn't down south. Haven't seen anything up this way either. Sounds like folks have had a rough time of it around here, though.
I assume you stick fairly close to trail, or especially, I mean, I guess I'm alone and I'm not traveling, but are you traveling alone? In the creepiest way possible? God damn it.
Guys.
This
Oh my
party.
god.
This party today.
Does anybody know where?
He's immediately going to take that back. Nope, that is too personal. You don't need to tell me that. I don't know.
You know, I guess I did hear something else might interest you. That place had so many names now. Call it Wamford, Ironford. You know, it's kind of between here and Red Larch on the road. Let's see. I'm gonna click over to your guys' map. I will ping the approximate area. Right about here, where fords the river there.
No,
supposed to
shit.
be a bridge there.
My screen went to sleep. Hold on, ping it again.
Bing.
I'm not seeing a ping.
I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, you know what? It might be because
Yeah,
Might
I
be on
might
the
get
earbud?
GM layer. How about this?
There
Oh,
we
there.
go. Oh, that's way south.
So like here?
So like down here.
Yeah.
That town down there. Yeah. I heard it got smashed up again. Heard it's not there anymore.
What town was that?
Wamford.
Wamford.
And sons.
And that wasn't too far from our experience in Golden Field, so it seems fairly. And he's just kind of going through his head. Seems fairly centralized. Maybe our travel north. Yeah. Well, this is interesting to know. I'm sure my companions will be very interested. All right. So out of character, just to kind of reestablish for Isaac's sake, where are like our? I mean, we're going to Shadowtop now.
where was like the other? There was like one other big lead we had. Where was that one?
It's full to the north. We're going to Shadowtop, then we're gonna head over to Everland. So like north of Shadowtop, then we're gonna see about scooting over to around the spy end of the world, because that's where Karshnog wants to head to.
Okay.
So we're gonna be going from here. We're gonna be going north.
Gotcha. Okay.
So here's some doodles I'm doing on the map there. That's just kind of your frame of reference for where hill giants have been coming from. Like, as far as you know, up in Beliard, they came from the south, allegedly. And in Golden Fields, you'd heard that they came, like, east. And now you've heard that there's this place that got smashed up here. So, if that's any indication of possible direction that they've been coming from. Yeah, exactly.
Let me just.
All right, and so he just kind of continues to small talk with her after this point. Like, he's not just going to be rude and just get.
So what were your
get the
parents
information
like?
and go.
I'm just gonna.
But it's just kind of. I mean, he's having some drinks, so he's getting either slightly more awkward or slightly more talkative, depending on how. Actually, let's find out how great is he doing.
Goddess, this is what we're doing.
But yeah, take this triangulation for.
Okay, he's able to make some small talk.
Because like they could be right here. They could be fucking all the way in the Anarok Desert for all you know.
Yeah.
Or they could be.
Small talk's like, so that bridge over there is crazy, right? You ever been there?
You're asking our little halfling friend.
M's is being silly. Don't mind her.
Yeah, and so, but yeah, so he just goes on, buys a couple drinks, and will be on his way. Assuming the party catches up at some point.
Yeah, I mean, Arthur probably comes back after a little while.
And he makes sure to let everybody know meals have been paid for at the tavern. So make sure I've set up the tabs, so make sure you get a good meal in.
Yeah, I mean, like, when Arthur gets back, he'll probably like sit next to Mango with like a big like hearty plate of like some kind of like rice and something that looks really spicy on it. And says, I did some asking around just in case. It does seem like the problem is coming from the south, so unfortunately not in the way that we're planning on going.
And Senros will speak up and be like, I also have kind of asked it around. Like I said, I must apologize for earlier. I'm a little cranky from the road, probably, but I see merit in what you're saying, because I too have gathered a little more information. Apparently, the town of Swampert.
Well, that's it.
Not far from where we were in Golden Fields has been. It's not the city equivalent of unalived, unestablished.
You can say destroyed. No, I suppose that goes to reason, right? I mean, we stopped them at Golden Fields. We didn't wipe them.
All right. So it does seem to be. I mean, if we judge by what we know, I would say we probably have an area south of us that is probably. I mean, obviously not the entire problem, but definitely a problem area to the south of us.
That
I don't think it's a bad lead. I think it is worth checking out. We just have to decide if it's worth diverting from our current trajectory. I personally don't know. Like, I think if we stop on every single thing that diverts us, eventually
we're never going to get to where we're going, and that's all I was trying to address earlier.
Sonoros, you don't have to massage my ego. I understand. It just everything that I left behind in Waterdeep with the Harpers in the city has been over the fact that we are always sidling on our thumbs, twiddling and just waiting for some sort of great big moment to take advantage of when there are people out here suffering all the time. And I didn't want to do that here as well. I wanted to be out here making a difference. But I realize that also what we have to do is important. It's just difficult for me to reconcile that in my head. But there's a marked difference between investigating some little outpost that's been taking cattle to help solve some of the recent troubles and investigating the heart of hill giant territory in these invasions, right? I mean, we'd be talking about some sort of, I don't know what sort of creature, or, well, I mean, I know it's a hill giant, but I don't know what sort of, like, hierarchy or society they have, but, I mean, given everything we know, there must be, like, something commanding them up there, right? I'm not saying we charge up into whatever fortress or giant hill structure that the hill giants have put together and put an end to it. I just wanted to do something good while we were here.
And
What if we like got resources throughout the other things that we had planned? Like, we don't fully know what we're going up there to do, but we have an idea that it will potentially help the tides of this whole thing a lot easier than like what is it, like 5 fucking weirdos?
I know. I mean,
So you guys are sitting in the sort of tavern room. You will hear and obviously see the source of a tapping on the window as a frost giant's pinky kind of wraps on the window.
Arthur pushes the window open.
In the window and push our chairs towards it.
Harshnag will kind of poke his face into view. Well, my friends, wherever you go, I will follow. I just ask that, before too long we make our way to the spine of the world. But in the meantime, searching for our foe isn't a waste of time as I see it. And finding or not finding helps to narrow things down as well, and does not necessarily commit us to an all-out assault. The information itself that we gain is worth time spent.
Right. I mean,
however, I leave it to you whether that is time to be spent now or later.
Charging directly into hill giant territory would be suicide, but I mean, if they have an outpost or something like that, they're not sending an army to attack this place. I would very much like to do so, but I'm not so foolish as to act as a dictator to this party.
And would we know? Well, we know how long it took us to get from when we crossed up and over. So about how long would we, based on our travels, would we say it would be to get kind of back down to this area?
Probably like a couple days, right? But I mean, like, even if we go like immediately south, like, well, I mean, there's no guarantee. Excuse me, guarantee that the giants are out there, but I mean, like, I guess getting down to the giant cluster of hills that the hill giants might be in, probably like a week. I would assume. I mean, like,
What are the chances that Shadowtop Cathedral has connections either with the Harpers or with somebody that can expedite our trip back?
If it's manned by druids, I mean, our relationship with the Emerald Grove is the Emerald Grove. Oh God, Brandon, help me! I should know.
Emerald
this.
Enclave.
Thank you. Our relationship with the Emerald Enclave is good. It's certainly less terse than what we have with the with the Lord's Alliance, but I don't see any reason as to. Well, I mean, there's no confirmation that any of my people are there.
Liferlas handed you guys a brooch belonging to the Emerald Enclave in reference to the site, said it might be useful, thus implying that it is associated with the Emerald Enclave, not necessarily with Harper's.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Take that for what you will.
And where druids are, there tend to be the Emerald Enclave.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they were talking about the potential teleportation circle up there.
Yeah, I think that's what Brock is trying to get at. Is like if there are connections there might be a teleportation circle, or we can always try to contact Spooky.
Do you have any idea how we would do that? I mean, short of like, I don't know, sacrificing a goat on an altar during an eclipse?
Find
have
a
we tried
mage that
calling?
can send
Guy.
cast a sending spell.
Have we tried calling for her? Just yelling blindly to the wind?
You know,
Go outside and say Spooky 3 times and spin around.
Would people like to give me an intelligence check?
just straight intelligence.
Yeah, this is for remembering.
Oh no.
For remembering things that we should have written down, yeah.
Ow.
Turns out that's all you have to do. Yell 3 times.
Look, to be fair, this party's gone through a lot. Damn.
Sinros and Ito, you're both like, hey, message spell, that kind of sparks something in my mind, like, oh yeah, the Yeti in Golden Fields had said, yo, I know this wizard in Everland that you guys should talk to. He could be able to help you out. So, like, if you're looking for some magic shit and you're near the Shadow Chop Cathedral anyway, it's just a short ways to Everland that, you might be able to get that help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so how's about a nice compromise about this, then? We continue on our way north. We pray that we try to make our way as quickly as we can to, not let things proceed too quickly in the south. And we take our chances with Evelyn having some sort of way to, magic our way back over to the vicinity of Golden Fields, maybe do some investigating into the Hill Giant situation.
I think that's
I think
actually.
No, I do think that is worth following. The more I read into it, the more contained the attacks seem to be. So they're definitely, from what I gather, located somewhere in this triangulation. So it's worth coming back for sure if we have ways. So yeah, if we can get back here, I think that would be wise.
All right, then we'll do that. And hopefully things don't get too bad. I mean, ideally, the people around here will be able to muster up a defense to slow in advance, and hopefully things don't get as bad as they did in Golden Fields anyway.
Do I have anything?
Time works weird when people are adventuring, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't quite like a 10-town situation where it's like, oh no, if you guys leave, then all of this entire fucking area is definitely going to be up in flames by the time you get back. Not
Dude,
quite, no.
The thing about like troop movements and invasions and stuff that they don't like to tell you in fiction is that moving a great amount of people large distances is time consuming and expensive.
Also, hill giants are really fucking stupid,
Yes.
so it takes them a long time.
And I mean, like, if the fire giants are invading somewhere, I'm just going to be like, alright, well, that happened to Tethir once, and there's not a lot of Tethir left, so y'all have fun with that. But, who knows, maybe we could, like, handle some hill giants if we, I don't know, get a couple more quests and levels under our belt.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like the consensus is head north/east to Shadow Top Cathedral.
Yes.
Yes, I think that's what we have decided.
Rad. You guys will spend the night uneventfully. There's no, like, shrieks of livestock being plucked or whatever.
Damn.
Yeah, no city siege this time. Righto. So in the morning, I assume you guys are going to continue to take the road northeast, or are you going to just cut right into the forest?
I mean,
No, I assume we're
It
going
saves
to
us
the,
any time. Yeah, I think the road would be fine.
Yeah.
the road seems like the fastest way.
yeah, we go up to about like the border of the Evermoors over here and just start going southeast, just cut straight into it.
Not getting lost in the forest for no fucking reason.
Exactly. Although I mean, maybe following the river east
Bend
into
the
forest.
river.
Yeah, like cross the river, then maybe follow it east, and we'll be in the vicinity. It looks like it flows over to the cathedral, so that's probably a good way to go.
So, a couple days in, you guys get about here. This stretch of road here is known as Jundar's Pass. Is there really not any pertinent? I don't even see any fucking history or anything about it. That sucks.
Cool story, bro.
I guess everything can't be cool like Stonebridge. That's fair.
Can I roll it?
You see a little.
Can I roll a history check to see if I can pull up a page on the Forgotten Realms wiki? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, really.
Some random page. Choose well.
They have like one of those like historical site markers, and it just says Jundar's Past, arbitrarily named by David Jundar.
All you
It
can
says
remember.
Jundar. We know.
God fucking damn it!
There it is.
Tonight?
Yeah, all you can remember with your history check is this Realms Lore article about a geographical location is a stub. You can help the Forgotten Realms wiki by expanding it.
You can help the Library of Waterdeep by expanding this article. Well, I mean, I think this means that we
carved
have
into the sign.
I think what this means is we have to do like a 20-session side, quick little side campaign about Jundar and his friends and all the cool shit they did in this pass.
So the only thing to note happening is that there is someone who's keeping kind of pace with the party, and it is that halfling woman who was in the tavern. Because she is also traveling this way.
Is she? God damn it! I don't, is she by herself?
She's just traveling on foot.
He kind of Sinros motions to her and says, "Oh, friend, if you want the company, you're more than welcome to travel alongside us until our ways part."
Well, it's very kind of you. I'll take you up on that.
Guys, this is my new friend. We met at the tavern. And I did absolutely nothing creepy.
Her name is
Take
FIFA.
at your word.
Her name's FIFA?
Yes, like the soccer league.
You're killing me here, brother. FIFA 23 or 24, baby. Hello, FIFA. Welcome to our... Well, actually, we don't really call ourselves anything. But I'm thinking of things.
Sinros and the boys.
I call myself FIFA, but... Thank you for welcoming your camp. It's definitely feels a lot safer traveling with a group.
Yeah, how long are you gonna be on this road for?
A couple more days, I think. Then I'll be heading west from the crossroads up there. Not too far to Yartar.
So not going all the way to Tribal then?
Nope. Got a job offer in Yartar, and that's good enough for me. It's a big enough place. I think it'll be a good fit.
And you just planned on walking the road all by yourself, just this entire way, with the giant problem?
No, I mean, I heard about them smashing stuff up, but I haven't seen any of that myself. Just heard what folks been talking about.
Huh. Where did you come from initially, then? How far have you gone?
Let me see the map. Not your guys' sucky map, the real map. She is from...
There's a place you gotta get. I can get you there, I bet. I'm the map.
Spoken with the forlorn tiredness of a father of two. Also, the episode title is definitely going to be Jundar, I hardly know her. Or just like Awuga, or some combination of those, maybe.
She's from Sycomber.
Succumber. That's a very forgotten.
Succumber these nuts.
Yeah, she's
I
been
was going
tripping
to
a
do
while.
Succumber. I barely know her, but
Man, that is a very.
We have 2 jokes.
Yeah.
I'm so proud that we came up with a second joke.
Succumber is a very Forgotten Realms ass name. So Arthur's like, you've come all the way by yourself. That's no small feat, really. You know, I mean, shit, you know, like thousands of miles. Oh, is it thousands? Hang on. You are hundreds of miles from
like
home.
20 miles. Like 20s of miles away.
Fuck.
You know, not everybody can afford a caravan.
I guess, but I'm just. All I'm saying is that you're
saving
very
my
lucky.
silvers.
What was that, Brandon?
I'm saving my silvers, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least we can get you through that crossroads in relative safety.
Well, I appreciate it, and she will give you a kindly curtsy.
Clicks his tongue. Being able to do something like nice to a random passerby has Arethyr slightly approves.
This is where Brandon reveals that this is actually the final boss.
Ah, yes.
And the final
Sinrus
boss. You remember that girl that
invites
you
a
walked
friend.
with?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, Sinrus invites his friend to walk with us, and in the corner it just Arethyr likes this.
That's what I
So
mean.
you
Man.
guys will make your way to another fucking tributary of the Desron River.
Yeah.
And I assume it's here where you're going to be parting ways with FIFA, because she's still heading north, and you guys are, I assume, heading downriver.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, this is where we will take our turn off and leave. We're following river into the big scary woods over there.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I don't have much to pay you with, but I hope this will suffice, and she will produce a basket of let me see here. What's a nice halfling?
What's the most
Yeah.
hobbity food?
She has some mince pies for you.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll never say no to a free meal. If you ever find yourself in Waterdeep, which, you know, the complete opposite direction, look me up.
All right, it's been a pleasure.
And we will discuss our mini travels then.
Well, safe travels to you, friends. She'll wave and be on her way.
Likewise.
It will not be safe.
We see her walk into the distance, and out from around a cliff, a dragon comes down and just snatches her off and flies.
Are there?
Escort quest failed. You guys are supposed to escort her all the way. What the hell, guys?
I thought we got them. We got
comes down and grabs her and flies away.
God. Alrighty,
It's
boys.
like that video of those people releasing the bunny into the wild.
I know.
And
No, it makes me so upset.
The circle of life, man.
I know. Oh God. Speaking of getting mauled by forest creatures, let's go to the high forest. I'm assuming we crossed over to the north side of the river, because otherwise we'd be.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, it'd be fucked if Brandon is like, haha, you didn't cross, so now you have to you get stuck on the south side of the river, you idiot. Go around this fucking mountain, asshole.
Go around, back up, and do it again, idiots.
We must go to the passage of Calandras. It's Saruman.
So, right about there is where you guys will discover a small-ass hamlet called Nolinar's Hold.
Hold, okay, with a D, got it, okay. Sometimes I hear what I want.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get into the Molnard's soul.
Cue Brandon Googling troll stat block.
It's okay.
Oh God.
He knows. He knows the memes.
The only thing of real consequence here is the inn, which is it had a bit of a name for it back in the day. It's the White Hart Inn. it is / was a hunting lodge.
Oh god.
But yeah, this is basically just a small hunting community. It's just forest folk.
Mm-hmm.
Do 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 do.
Yeah,
Oh no, the banjos. We have to go.
Yeah, we have to get the fuck out of here.
We have to get
down and they
the fuck out of here.
We don't like your type around the high forest.
Oh.
Said like a bunch of like high elves. Are you genuinely doing this, or like fucking?
Nope. High elves are apparently Appalachian, so
Yeah. Are we genuinely doing this, or are you memeing?
Oh, 100% memeing.
Okay. I was ready. I just want to check.
You
damn
didn't
it.
do
I was about to
Brandon
say if we can
DM.
establish Appalachian high elves, man. that
They
would've
do
been-
seem more reserved than like you're not getting a super warm hospitality kind of feeling from these people. Like if you want to stay at the inn, cool, but yeah, they're just kind of keeping themselves.
I mean, yeah, fine. I mean, we leave them alone, they leave us alone. That sounds like a good trade to me.
And then in the night, they come up to the cellars and beat you with clubs.
Just love to fucking see them try it.
Jokes on them. I like that shit.
So, as you guys head into the high forest, I have a question. Brock, you are the one who has the brooch, the Emerald Enclave brooch. What you doing with it? Is just kind of in a pocket?
Yes.
Okay. I want everyone to give me survival checks, please. Or nature checks, whichever.
All right,
I
Brock.
probably
You
should've done
can't
nature,
fuck it
but it's
up
fine.
twice in a row. Your survival is a +5. Ugh.
Nat 20 to a Nat 1. Back-to-back rolls.
Let's go.
You know, it's keeping you humble.
It sure is.
So, Aerithir and Mango, you can tell something that others can't. As you guys trudge east through the forest, you don't feel like you're making quite as much headway as you should be. And the two of you come to the conclusion that, oh yeah, no. It's not that we suck ass at this. The forest is fucking moving to keep us from getting much further very quickly. The brush and stuff around here is, alive. Not just alive, but like alive. It's been actively moving to kind of keep you hedged out.
Mango is going to look around at the party and be like, "Don't call me crazy. This might do something." She's going to look down at the ground at all the foliage and go, "Hey, what the fuck? Why are you doing that?"
A nearby bush kind of shudders.
You! Why are you moving us?
It shakes.
Okay.
Is it possible that the forest doesn't recognize us as a friendly or as an ally?
I mean, I've never been to this forest before, so yeah.
Everyone, give me intelligence checks.
I mean, Tyler imagines that we have to show the badge of the Emerald Enclave, but that's just Tyler.
Brock
Everyone
has no
except for Brock
fucking-
remembers, hey, Lifferloss said that when you guys get there, you should display that thing openly and it'll help it some way.
Brock, the badge.
Huh? What?
The Emerald Enclave badge. Maybe just like tie it on your cloak or something.
Like, we've had a
well,
long
Put
week.
it
Just
on
do
your
it.
forehead like you're playing Heads Up.
I'm not even sure what I did with that. And he'll pat his pockets down and find it in his breast pocket and pull it out and pin it on the outside of his shirt.
Oh, don't scare me like that.
As you take the brooch out, and it's now kind of out in the open, you'll all see that the brush and bushes and trees and stuff are moving as they just kind of casually sidle out of the way and reveal, oh hey, there was a trail here the whole fucking time. It's just been covered up by asshole plants.
Assholes.
And
Well,
it
that
leads,
seems easy enough.
east.
Skadoodle.
Skadeedle, skadoodle. And
I
I
am
will.
now a noodle.
Noodle.
Boo, 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 boo. How do I do the thing? Ah, that's how I do the thing. Good remembering, Brandon.
You did it. Ooh.
Y'all can pleasantly place yourselves kind of at the bottom left there.
With our
Yes,
giant
I see.
boy.
Arbitrarily placing this so I have to just map, so I'm not actually there.
Dude, why is it clicking like 6 times? Is my DPI too high? Is my mouse fucking me?
His DPI is 2 DPI.
So, Shadowtop
Hey.
Cathedral, the name comes from Shadowtop trees, which are pretty, common species of trees in the north. But you see a stand of like a half dozen of them coming up from the middle of this kind of expansive ruined structure that they're like a couple 100 feet tall. So you're assuming that that's where the place gets its fucking name from, because these are some big ass shadow top trees.
Those are some awfully large trees.
I mean, I suppose they don't call it the High Forest for nothing. Eh? No? No one? Alright, fine. Cineros does it, but alright, I see how it is.
Did we lack?
Let me try. The trees are like it's like a drug reference.
Fucking.
Anybody else got anything to add to that one?
Something 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 her. I barely know her.
There you go. Okay, we got everything done. Let's-
Just kind of like pokes around, just like looks for. Can I like investigate for signs of, I don't know, like recent activity?
Investigate.
I would love to. Skadoodle. Yeah. 13?
From what you can see here in this little teeny tiny clearing here, maybe once upon a time there might have been structure here, but this is ruins that have been like scoured beyond all recognition by time and nature. Like whatever this place was, it's just trees now, dude. But you can hear something from further up ahead. It sounds like a wind instrument of some sort. Sounds like music.
Arthur will follow Mango, who seems to be jonesing to go.
well, let's get through.
Sounds like flute.
Oh.
Is it the Yaz flute?
I have a feeling I know what's happening here, but so as we get a little closer, still can't. I just looked on the eastern
So-
side of the map.
You see a figure.
As we get a little closer, we all get jumped by red caps.
God damn it.
Not quite. You do see a figure kind of sitting on a loose stone, playing a pan flute by this pool. He doesn't seem to notice you guys as you approach,
Arthur
or at the very least, he doesn't react.
Arthur says, let me try something here. Any of you play anything, or just me?
No,
I play a mean game of craps.
I can
Right. Well, just
not even carry a tune. Wait,
just-
yeah.
Oh, you were talking about music. No.
Well, just
We have beautiful calls in my tribe.
I'm sure you do. Just follow my lead, I guess. Arthur will produce his bandor, which is like kind of a large-bodied lute. It's sort of like a bass lute, I suppose.
Bandor Calrissian is my favorite Star Wars character.
And he'll just kind of like subtly kind of provide like a little bassy undertone to the flute medley, you know what I mean? Just kind of give a little bit of weight underneath it, kind of just like to gently introduce himself into the scene.
give me a performance roll at advantage.
Okay. Fuck me, a 13. Jeez. He has been talking and not playing enough on this journey, apparently.
A little rusty.
He will kind of
Meh.
startle as you intrude upon his melody. You bring a bit too much energy into it. He was kind of playing a quiet, almost sad sort of melody. You brought a little too much energy into it, and he just kind of stands up. Oh, oof! Strangers here. Whoa, that's.
Sorry about
What are
that.
you lot doing here?
That's you tend to play with a little more energy in the taverns than Waterdeep. My apologies. Are you, I suppose, for lack of a better term, the proprietor here?
He has goat-like ears that'll kind of flick as you address him, and yeah, I mean, looking down, he's got hairy shoulders, hairy chest.
I get that he's a satyr.
He's a satyr.
Yeah.
Proprietor. Well, not sure what you mean by that, but no, I'm just here, playing my song.
And there's no one else here. No one else has been here recently.
Oh, if you're looking for folks, there's. Hold on, let me look up the goddamn name again. Why did I close it?
You fool.
There's old Turlang.
All right. What does Terling do?
It's out patrolling, I expect.
Right. Listen, we've come a long way to come here to speak with the people who gather here. I'm assuming that was him, not you?
Yes.
Right. Look, I suppose we'll cut right to the thick of it. The Emerald Enclave, we're here to speak with some of their representatives. Do you know anything about this?
Ooh, they're here to talk to the Emerald Enclave. Look, he'll be back any time now. You can just wait here.
I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
Oh, I didn't, but my name is Nal.
Now, like N-O-W.
Like, if you want to spell it out in the Irish, it's N-I-A-L-L.
Ah, no. Okay.
Nal. Oh, you guys have heard of Nal, right? Surely, like, great musician. I've heard far and wide of him.
Oh, you will get a sneer out of the fucking satyr now. Oh, you don't need to patronize me now. Not as if you folk have heard of me. Oh, I guess Big Man should also move up too. There we go.
Yeah. This is our giant friend, don't mind him.
Oh, he doesn't seem to particularly care.
Hell yeah. Karshanks has got good vibes. He does not harsh the vibe, regardless of what you think.
Can I give, like, negative inspiration?
No.
Anyway.
Hi, Haru. I see you. You're very important. Emily, this cat's, like, rumbling like a fucking jet engine at my feet right now.
She's very excited that you're doing the exact same thing you've been doing for the last few hours.
Nal will give a toot on his pan flute, and a couple motes of light will appear, and they'll just kind of dance across the pool.
Arether's gonna, like, he'll just be, like, sitting, waiting with the party, but he'll still have his bandor out, and he's, like, he's playing much more quietly, but he's, like, trying to just kind of follow along and sort of accompany the piece a little better just for his own ear.
Well, he stopped playing for now, but if you guys aren't going to ask anything more of him or any such, he will return to playing.
He sure doesn't sound like he's interested in talking.
What were we here to do again?
We're here to talk to the Emerald Enclave about the giant situation, see if there's anything they can do to help us out.
Specifically, You were looking for Lifferlas's creator. Where the fuck is
Lifferlas, of course,
name?
being the big tree.
Tree
that,
man.
Yeah, the big tree that helped us in Battle of Golden Fields. He was the one with the face.
Airglass. Moon elf druid named Airglass.
Airglass.
I just run around shouting his name, or you want to ask the only guy who's here that is
No.
currently leaving
He
us?
said they'll be back in a bit.
No. Well, okay, well, let's try this. Nell, my friend, is there? I don't mean to be rude. Everybody's time is precious, yours included. But is there any way to save us some time and get us, like, find the way to the Emerald Enclave, save them the time of coming back, anything like that?
Folks come and go as they want. Save you time. Ooh. Suppose you go out and look for Turlang?
If you give us a good description and a general direction, then yes, we can do that.
Sure, big fellow, can't miss him.
Is he a tree?
Is he a tree? Ho 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 ho. Ah, you city folk.
Just
This man is extremely unhelpful.
He is mildly helpful.
Yeah, you got a direction and an idea.
if you'd rather go traipsing about the forest instead of waiting here, then by all means, I'm game.
You want to make a picnic by the river, have a nice chill day, or do you want to fucking lug it through the forest going who knows where?
It sounds like you want to do the latter.
I mean,
Would people like
He
to give
says
me a
it's-
charisma check? I'm doing a thing.
Oh boy. Where's my
Why is this the highest roll I've gotten all day?
Charisma, just I almost did
Yeah,
a saving
flat
throw. I was
charisma.
like, oh, never mind.
Just charisma.
Man, fucking not risen it up today. What the hell?
Cinero. Between the song he was playing before you guys got here and his general attitude thus far, he's not necessarily inherently a dick. He's sad.
My friend, I can't help but notice that your tune is a little has some melancholy. Are you okay, my friend? We talk about saving our time, but we didn't stop to ask how you're doing today. I'm sorry. We city folk are always in a hurry. We need to slow down. How are you today?
You ever had a muse? Oh, mine left. Gone. Back in the forest.
Oh, well, it's very unfortunate. Like just today, like recently, or is this a long-standing problem?
Oh, I'd say it's been about a week or two now.
Week. I mean, what happened, my friend? Just up and left, no reason.
I couldn't say exactly why she left, but was here one day and she's gone the next.
Isn't this typically the best time for
is-
musicians? This is when they get the most creative and write their best material?
Arether says very knowingly, no, mostly it just involves a lot of sighing and drinking wine.
So I guess was there any indication, any friction between you? Like, are you typically on good terms, or like, is there any suspicion, or just on a whim she decided like?
I mean, it was the first time we met, I suppose, but I thought things were going great, and then she just left.
Ah, so not so much just gotcha. I see, friend. Well, and it's a big woods. We got nothing better to do, I guess, until Emerald Enclave. If she's close by, maybe we put in a good word for you.
If you can find her, I'd appreciate it.
So Turling and what was that name again?
What does she look like?
Oh.
Real big fella, you can't miss her.
Me. Skin like an acorn. Hair green. Everyone give me motherfucking a basic ass Arcana or Nature check.
Balls.
Yeah,
Well, oh,
Mango Ito. He's gonna go on describing like, you know, dark wood-colored skin and like green plant-colored hair and shit. But he's not talking about like some massive creature. He's talking about a fucking dryad.
He's sticking his dick and getting splinters.
throughout this entire time, Sinros is drawing up a sketch, like trying to do it, and it literally just comes out with a cartoon figure that just has green hair.
And Mango, I'll give you a little bit more. Dryads are wood nymphs that are bound to a tree, like a single tree.
So we're gonna have to find the goddamn tree. News, guys. We have to search for a tree in the forest.
Two birds with one.
I found one. Problem solved.
I found one too over here.
Two birds with one fucking stone.
You know what? I've come to the conclusion. If I kill myself, it's not my problem anymore.
Mango, you've been saying that since we went to the Undermountain for the first time, and you haven't done it yet.
It is still a solution that's on the table.
Bet you won't.
Let me do a guess. Is Terlang in the same location as your love is?
I couldn't begin to guess.
Well. What direction did he give for Terlang?
He didn't.
Great.
Not a
He
single
said,
one.
"Big guy, big fella, you can't miss him." Looks around. Do I miss him?
You don't see a Terlang.
There's Harshnag.
So he's a liar.
Give me Edo and Mango. Give me one more Arcana or Nature roll.
Hi, Harvey.
Working on it. 1 second.
Damn, Mango.
There's one thing Mango can do. It's Arcana.
Same. I just rolled kind of bad.
So Dryads are Fae, and Fae are curious and fickle. Though Dryads in particular, if they stray too far from their tree, or if their tree gets, fucked up, they die. So
Can't be too far away from us.
So there's
Or
that.
she's dead.
Or she's dead.
Or she literally just went back home.
Yeah.
It is hypothetically possible she might come back to this dude, but,
It's like, fuck, man. Like, what do you want us to do, man?
Oh, you know what would be like a really cool, like if a triad and like a tree ant got it going on.
I mean,
Ito, are you feeling okay? Where did that come from?
I was just thinking like, I don't know.
Like a tree?
I'm pretty sure I've seen...
Like a tree ant. Tree ant.
You know, like a tree and like a dryad falling in love definitely would look like how DreamWorks would do a quick little like animation about two trees falling in love. One like completely like normal looking ass tree with a face, then one who's just like bodacious and curvy with like long flowing hair and shit. You remember the one they did about the volcanoes? And one of them is like a completely fucking like, breakfast.
No.
You know that kind of fucking that volcano. And then the fucking girl volcano's got like titties and shit.
I mean,
Dude,
to
I love
be
that
fair,
video. I
Sounds
love
like my kind of DreamWorks special, dude. Hell no.
if a dryad like and a tree ant hooks up, or like our friends, or however it works, I mean that's just a mobile home for the dryad. Like
I
it's
think
just
that's how
fun to
Twig.
be.
I think that's how twig blights are made.
Aerithus is gonna
And
like.
then you want to look at the trees in the area?
Yeah, do we want to just walk around, breathe in the the very allergen-inducing air?
Might as well.
Yeah, let's do a perimeter sweep.
Sure, we'll go to. Brock will fly up to the tallest tree he can see and look around for this treant or this nymph or whatever he's supposed to be looking for. Honestly, at this point, Brock is just looking. Brock is just looking for anything at this point that's not this dude. Like,
he's kind of a drag.
Give me perception check.
please, for the love of God, game, please.
He's done it.
You know what?
That is persuasion.
Fuck me.
Were you literally just trying to persuade the game?
No. Okay, same roll. Go.
Oh god. Mango has developed cataracts.
Are we all doing perception?
If you want to.
It was just one.
I thought it was.
Brock is just trying to use the fact that he can fly to his advantage.
Right. Well, fuck it. Might as well. Bleep. Yeah, nah.
So while Brock's flight provides him a much better vantage than the rest of you, the High Forest is fucking big.
Yeah.
You don't see much of anything going on. Like, you can see the canopy across the forest, it moves here and there, but whether that's wind or usual, tree activity or tree, you can't fucking say.
Yeah, I think she's gone, guys.
Fantastic. So, that picnic idea is starting to sound better and better.
I mean, we could just leave this guy as well. Like we don't have to let him know. Like, hey, I think she's just gone, man.
I mean, we don't have to do anything, but what else are we going to do? I mean,
we just have to pass time, that's all.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting we waste time searching for this. But if we have nothing better to do, might as well do something to pass time rather than sit and twiddle thumbs.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing another sweep. I'm just I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, this whole affair has me a little deflated. Oh.
Cindrus looks back at Nal and it's like, what does her tree look like? Is it just a regular tree, or is there something distinct?
Her tree? I don't know.
It's got leaves.
You?
Well,
I don't know anything about this lady, huh?
I don't think I've seen her tree.
Dude,
right.
Why do you like her? You know fuck all about her.
Well, you haven't seen her. She's the most beautiful creature I've ever seen.
Can we check this guy to see if he's been bewitched or something? Like,
give me a perception check or something, or if someone has detect magic, something they want to shoot off.
Nope.
Fuck me.
Well, I have something I'll shoot off.
Dude, I'm done rolling for tonight. I think I'm just. You guys have fun.
I don't know if this would be an investigation, but maybe a. I don't know. I'll hit him with
That was the wrong one. So mine would be -2 to that because it's +5. So I had to have an 18. I hit the wrong one.
Well, you give me any skill roll you think is
Let's go. 19. Imagine rolling bad. Could be me.
Nat 20, baby.
Yeah, so
Jesus
just
fucking
kinda...
poor Josh, man. Gee, look at the spread of numbers. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm having a terrible night.
Anyway.
Yeah, so Brock couldn't say and couldn't really care.
Brock is fed up with this dude.
The rest of you, he does seem earnestly he's interested in this person and is genuinely sad that she's not, around. And Edo is confident, he's He doesn't seem like he's being manipulated by anything. He just seems kind of down. That's all.
Look, big man. You've got a group of 5, 6 bored individuals. Well, I mean, I guess Hoshnot's fine waiting, but you've got a group of 5 bored individuals who would love nothing more than to have something to do. If you give us, like, anything to go off of here, anything at all with more detail than I don't know, we can at least, like, instead of twiddling our thumbs, just maybe look around, inquire about your whole situation, maybe get you, I don't know, like, something?
Get you bitches?
Yeah, so I was about to say, you can maybe get lucky. I don't know.
Also, well, what if surely the dryads are in communion with each other. What if we just find a dryad, start, for lack of better terms, knocking on trees, until we find a dryad, and ask them if they know of her? Probably better result than the information he has.
I don't know, does that sound like a good idea to you?
It sounds like an idea, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. What else are we gonna do?
Might be a bit dangerous, but tell you what, you have given me an idea. I suppose it was my music that brought her here to begin with, but what if I had a bit of help in that department? As long as you're playing a bit better than you were earlier, my friend. If we combine our efforts, might be that we could, bring her back round again.
For the record, I was playing just fine. I was just playing something different. But, alright, fine.
Yeah.
The guy looks at you and just says, "Not my tempo."
Fuck off.
Here you go, guys. Here you go. I have a recorder for everybody. Here you go.
Fuck off. God damn it.
Brock, it doesn't function for Brock because Brock doesn't have cheeks.
Oh, here, let me fix this for you. And then it has artificial cheeks.
Does he pull out a trumpet and go? No.
Brock can't buzz.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh wait, guys. We missed an opportunity.
Oh boy.
We definitely just go. If I can find the right soundboard. Jesus, I have
Also,
too many of these fuckers.
If this dude fucking pisses us off again, I say we just fucking go what if we all just tag team this dryad in front of this asshole?
God. I was gonna say let's just beat the shit out of him, but
we just walk up and down this river.
Just Mystery of the Missing Triad. A satyr's broken heart. I'm gonna be king of the pirates. Yeah, no, Arthur will pull out his bandor again, and he'll just he'll watch closely. He'll he'll look for his tempo. He'll follow along. He'll let him start playing the melody first, and then do his best to kind of floosh along.
All right, give me a performance check, sir.
Yeah, let's hope this one goes a little better than the last one. 26.
1 second.
Look at this fucking sequence of rolls. Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna save this.
Not Brock.
I know, that's what I mean.
Brock is doing fuck all this time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi, kitty cat.
One second. You can listen to that at your leisure, but that's basically the kind of tag team you guys get up
the
to.
flute spell. Aww. Huntress Wizard is my favorite character of that entire fucking show.
So Arathir and the satyr now will break into a duet that is full of passion and feeling, and Harshnag smiles and nods appreciatively.
God fucking damn it.
And from the forest, nothing.
Oh,
Yep, I think he's fucked, guys.
I'm sorry, buddy. Maybe I can help. And he'll walk up, and he's made a little tree toy. Um, maybe this will help you remind you of her.
Jesus Christ, Ado.
Oh yeah, you can use that to jack off later.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, hey, dude, sneaky digging this.
Yeah, Mango's taking no part in this. She's decided to go take a nap in the sun.
What you guys said I needed to work on my business.
Is this gonna be Ito's fucking thing now? Is this gonna be his bit?
He will sniff and kind of run his thumb under his nose. You know, I don't know that she's gonna come back, but maybe if I keep working on my song, if I can play something like that again, maybe she'll come back. Thank you for trying.
Fucking coming back.
Maybe.
So, did you want this or?
You know what, friend? You keep it. Appreciate the thought, though.
Arthur puts his Bandora away and he's just like, for what it's worth, you're still a person on your own even if she doesn't.
He'll nod. He seems, he's not fucking happy by any means, but he's definitely less sad than he was.
It gets easier. It gets easier.
My tribe believes in mini mates as we need to survive the harsh winters in the mountains. So if nothing else, you have an obligation to your community that you need to go home and fulfill.
A bunch of dryads come out of the forest and he's like, oh yeah, this isn't her, but fuck it. I don't even care anymore.
I will follow the way of Tig.
Time to go slutting across the realm. So yeah, with that, he will stand up from his little sitting rock and say, so, you lot were looking for, the Emerald Enclave here. Turlang should be back in a day or so, so just wait here, I'd recommend. I don't think it a good idea to go wandering in the high forest, so just stay here. Don't be cutting down any of the trees or such. Just, if you need to make a fire, just use a bit of old dead wood.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't think we were that stupid as to think that was a good idea.
We all look back at Ito.
Axe in hand, ready to cut down the nearest tree.
Ito, no, down, boy, down.
Oh boy.
So, how long are you guys willing to wait?
I mean, if it's a night, then we have a nice little fucking. Mango is already asleep, so Mango's taking a fucking nap. She's curled up with her cat. She's good.
I was gonna say maybe literally.
So the night passes. Next day, no Turlang.
Good.
Okay.
Nall is still there. Oh well, not here yet, but another day or so should be here.
Day or so? That is a little more than a day. That we're already down one.
It'll be back.
Is there Arthur huddles up with the rest of the team and he's like, so do you think we're supposed to learn like a fairy tale lesson here or something like that about patience maybe?
I think this dude is fucking with us.
I genuinely think he might be doing that.
I don't know. I try to.
I'm just gonna start knocking on trees at this point. It may be dangerous. I don't care, but some action's better than nothing.
Do you think that maybe I don't know, Ito? Have you tried giving him the jack-off statue again?
Hey.
Already knocking. He's like, any dryad, literally any other life form than this sad sailor. Please come in.
Cineros,
give
you'll
me
take
something to do.
5 poison damage and 1 piercing as you disturb a hive of bees, and they do not take kindly to your disturbance.
Nay.
Hey, now, do you want this? Do you want the statue again?
You want to take the statue and go behind one of the trees?
Wait, did you say this is a Jo statue? Come on, man.
What?
No, don't you? It's a tree. It's a look. And he like presses a button and it like.
Yeah. I was thinking it does like a wiggle, like the little dancing cactus from Foster's Home.
It's just a dancing, smooth tree. It has some mushrooms at the base.
With a turbo button.
It's a little frame at the bottom.
He's just been accidentally making those this entire time. Everything he's made. Hey kid, you want to play some toys? Jesus Christ.
It's a dancing cucumber.
I genuinely appreciate your efforts to do good roleplay, Abe. I'm so sorry that we keep doing this to you.
No, I can take Ito down that direction of. He's just
he's just a little socially awkward boy.
Yeah. I think it's just at this point he's just naive to what he's making, as well as he just can't fucking sell anything.
So tell me, what is
his family actually makes sex toys, and they just never told Ito that they're sex toys?
Tell me, what is Ito's charisma score?
Charisma? Oh, it's fucking 0, I believe.
Okay, I was about to say maybe you drop that down to like 8 or like something to give you a negative mod or something.
His parents' store is called Chaotic Evil Dragon.
Ah, fuck, that's good. Holy shit, that's episode title. All right, we got it.
So how long are you guys willing to wait, or are you not willing to wait and you want to go out?
I mean, where would we go?
I can't sit here all day, guys. I'm just gonna be completely honest with
you. How about we go by fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, right? If we give it one more night, nice little lovely time in the woods, and if nothing, then we just book it to Evelyn.
Fool me 3 times. You ain't gonna fool me again.
Yeah, I suppose. What are we gonna do in the meantime?
I don't know. Talk about our feelings.
Well,
I got a deck of cards, I guess.
Yeah, with that, with the talk about our feelings line, Brock is just gonna light a light in a tree and close his eyes and start ignoring people.
No tragic backstory, Brock.
That night, there's some rumbling from the south as a friend who's not that small. There we go. We'll kind of wander into the cathedral.
Zenro sees the friend and he says, "Oh, movement, literally anything. Hello, friend.
What are you all doing here?" He's immediately standoffish.
We were sent by Land
of the Laws, Angela Lansbury.
Yeah. And we're waiting for Emerald Enclave. Do you know where they are? Are you them? Do you know them?
As you mentioned Liferlas, he will immediately his skepticism, his guard drops. Oh, you know Liferlas.
Yes, he's a hell of a tree. Fought like a demon.
You're looking for the Emerald Enclave. Well, I suppose druids come and go through here, as they will. You are looking for Airglass.
Yes, we are looking for Airglass. Sorry. Hey, listen, there was a lot of shit that took up our time there. I'm kind of preoccupied about this fucking satyr asshole. Specifically, we are looking for Airglass. We are told that he is Lithalas's creator. And I'm assuming yours as well, if you don't mind my saying. You look like you could be brothers.
He will... He'll kind of bend from the... It looks like he's nodding. It's difficult to translate with, trans stuff. Yes, Airglass. I can take you to him, but it is best to wait till morning.
Of course it is. Why? Of course it is. All right, I
Well,
suppose.
Brock has got dibs on the honk, so I guess that means I get the shmee-mees again.
Look, all right, in for a copper, in for a gold, I guess. All right, that's fine. How long exactly will it take us to get there?
7 weeks.
If he says anything more than like 2 days, I'm gonna seriously start evaluating the feasibility of going straight to everyone.
Less than a day.
Okay. All right, you win this time, DM. Yeah, Arathair will say, yes, that's fine. I suppose we'll just wait here until the morning. You don't happen to know what his dryad friend is, hmm? We're dying to know.
Oh, the Dryad, right.
Ah, she back in
No.
my face.
I believe she went back to her tree. It is some distance from here, but I thought I saw a Dryad coming back this way. So it is possible she is returning.
Maybe he's just impatient.
So, the answer to his sorrow is patience. Fuck this guy.
Oh, there.
I'm with you, Brock.
Also, why can't he follow her back to her tree next time? Why's he gotta be here?
The answer really was patience. It was an Aesop. I can't believe this.
I don't know what that is, but I suggest you all get some sleep.
Yeah. They will fucking just like very begrudgingly roll out his bedroll again. Ado, do you still have those cards?
Yeah.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah.
Brock will come sit next to you and play a hand.
Hell yeah.
The cards are just like old timey like 1920s like nudie cards.
Play a little
My
bit
mom
of...
gave me these.
Really, you never noticed.
the lore that Ito has just like worked at a family sex shop for his entire life.
Wait, no, he just thought that whips were normal childhood toys, like a cowboy or something.
Play a little bit of Tiffy or Hold'em, boys. Jesus Christ. I
And
love
we had
it.
whips and saddles. That's good toys.
Yeah,
we
used to...
specialize in indoor swings.
They were just playing cops and robbers with those handcuffs. Why they're fuzzy, I don't know.
They had funny masks too. We were always ready for Halloween. My brother was a chain devil for Halloween once.
It's a really common costume.
I just thought when mom and dad were talking about water games, they were talking about swimming.
Oh my god.
So,
I remember when we finally hit it rich and installed the golden shower.
Anyway.
given the time, I'm gonna set the scene for you, and then we'll pick it up next
Call
time.
it for the night, yeah.
But you guys will travel till it's about 3 in the afternoon or so. So there's still a decent amount of light. Further into the forest, well, closer to the edge of the forest, actually. You will arrive upon a bit of a clearing. What did? Fuck off. Turlang will begin climbing up a hill, and there is a huge amount of activity. Here, I'll throw you guys in. Right into the middle of it.
Oh god.
There are a good number of goblins, hobgoblins, ogres, and 2 fire giants.
We are level 4.
Yeah, settle down. You guys can throw yourselves down, like, bottom leftish. The ogres are hauling and hoisting on ropes. The goblins are kind of widening out the space here with shovels. The goblins are shouting orders to the ogres and to the goblins. And Turlang looks at the site where his dear friend and creator Airglass was buried, seeing it now being desecrated by this fire giant party here. That they're digging up the gravesite. And he lets out this bellowing roar of grief and anger. And that's where we'll leave it.
Alright, Harshnag, you go in the front, and we figure it out from there.
Also, just me or these fire giants like really, really fucking look like Ganondorf.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
do.
They look like they just like stepped out of their Ford F-150s to go to the Planet Fitness next to a Subway.
Meow.
Yeah, really.
Next time, big fight.
Oh boy, that was fucking pleasant, boys. That was good RP, boys. I really like how we're falling into these characters, even though one of them is turning out to be the scion of a porn empire.
Dude, I can't. So I've had kind of ideas of bringing Ito's family into it, and I kind of hate now that this is what has been established about Ito's family.
It's not established.
No, no, we're just making
We're gonna run the joke into the ground, and then we're gonna finally meet Ito's parents, and they're gonna be like, "You're a very respectable toy shop."
Yeah.
And like,
we're
gonna be like, "Damn,
They invite something like huge, like the yo-yo or some shit that everybody like.
Right? Yeah. No, dude. Like, listen, we've all, at least speaking for myself, and I know Emily, like, we've all put some decent thought and work into these characters and who they are, like more than we usually do.
Did not think you were going in that direction.
Turns out Ito is heir to a vast yo-yo fortune.
Hey, we might need that money later. Nah, dude. Like, if you think you could, I don't want you to feel like you're being pigeonholed into the comic relief, part of it. You know what I mean?
So the actual kind of what I was going with Ito is to be kind of that, kind of more so of a comic relief, kind of like that. He is intentionally supposed to be awkward. He is supposed to be like socially unaware.
Okay.
So that was the goal with Ito, and then other plans that I have with him for later on, hopefully.
Well, you found your niche, my boy. Oh,
Hell yeah.
That was good though. That was good shit from everybody. I really enjoyed that one. And now I have to go and name it Chaotic Evil Dragon.
Our store, Chaotic Evil Dragon.
I'm very excited to see where this goes, and hopefully we don't have to wait too long to play this out, because this will be cool.
Episode ? The very, very fucking angry treant.
The next one? Well, this was session, let's see, the last one?
9.
This is... Oh, good job. Yeah, this was number 9. So, yeah, the next one will be 10. Look at that. Good job,
Will we
Abe.
find out? What are these fire giants doing? What is this metal donut?
I've been keeping my own notes on this one.
Hey, nice. Look at that. At least someone is. I'm keeping notes, too.
Mine are very, very basic, just so I can keep a recap of what happened last
I
time.
typed Womford into the Discord.
I just blindly say general syllables until somebody corrects me.
Well, yeah, I take notes,
Yeah,
but I clearly don't take the right kind of notes, and also I haven't for the last session or two, which I should. I should, because poor Brandon has to remind us about Airglass every fucking time. It's just that I'm bad with proper nouns sometimes. Unless
he's
like
dead, so you guys don't need to worry about him anymore.
yeah, I know. And like Harshnag, at least like I'm looking at him constantly, so it's different. But you know, still good time all around, boys.
Really quick, off topic.
Yo.
Tyler, did you see about the new Sonic game? Who's
What?
voicing Shadow?
Like Sonic Shadow Generations?
Sonic X Shadow, sir?
Yeah, Sonic X Shadow.
Yeah, we've been knowing about that for a while.
Yeah, did you see who's
Fuck
voicing
Shadow.
Shadow?
Well, there's
not
there's a patch coming out that it's like an extra add-on thing that you can change the voice to.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, it is not the main voice actor, but they're adding voice lines by this person. Yes.
Are they? Is it Keanu?
It is.
Oh, that's funny. That's really fucking funny.
Yeah, so you'll be able to download the Keanu Reeves edit.
God, that's fucking good. I was gonna say
because I have a DLC to get back to, but
yeah,
y'all have
fun,
a good
buddy.
night.
Well, because he's been fucking I think he's been like what's his name, Kirk Thornton, for a long time now.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I would expect him to keep on doing that. It's not like they used to. I think it was back whenever it was who's Sonic's current voice actor? It's Roger Craig Smith right now. But I think it was either back. It was Ryan Drummond. I think was back whenever they were both being voiced by the same guy. And so like it was very clearly. Let me double check and see if that's correct. Shadow the Hedgehog. I used to know the voice trivia. If I don't know if you do you know about my whole previous thing with
I know about your whole.
I know, yeah, I know you do, honey. No, but like you know about my fandom history, Abe, with me and Sonic.
My fucking
Yeah. Jason Griffith was who was voicing him whenever they were being voiced by the same guy. That's right. He was looks like he was always he's David Humphrey for a little bit, but only for a couple games. It's like for a couple years, but yeah. Then he's been Jason Griffith, who was also the voice of Sonic for a couple years, and then Roger Craig Smith took over, and then Kirk Thornton got the role. And you know what? Keanu is a good fucking voice match, kinda for Kirk. I mean, it's a very different vibe, but it's still like
it does weirdly work. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It at least like fits like the gruffness to it, and especially like the way that Kirk does Shadow. I'm not gonna say Kirk is like my least favorite, but like it's the one that David Humphrey did is just so ingrained in my brain from playing Sonic Adventure 2 so much.
Sonic Adventure 2, yeah. See, that's my thing. Is I'm like, I just always think of Sonic Adventure 2 Shadow or Shadow the Hedgehog Shadow.
Shadow with a gun. Yep.
Shadow the Hedgehog Shadow is actually Jason Griffith. That was that was the first game I think they did where they swapped the actors. Jason Griffith actually voiced him in Sonic X in 2003. That's interesting. That's fun.
Shadow.
Yeah, no.
Well, I just get the Chaos Emerald.
I just think about the thing that really sticks out to me is his fucking battle quotes whenever you fight him as a boss. Like the weird voice lines that get cut off before they actually finish because Sonic Adventure 2 is a mess of a port. So it's just
that
this
one
is
cutscene.
the ultimate.
That one cutscene where they're like, "Faker, I'm not the faker."
You want to know something? That happens in the Dreamcast version too. I think that's just like
it happens in literally every version.
Yeah, I think that's just like the cutscene.
That's how it was recorded. Yeah,
it's so funny.
And they just never fixed it.
It's so fucking funny. It's great.
Really good,
dude. The jank adds some character. I think. I fucking love that game so much. All right, I'm gonna go pee and like find something to drink to soothe my poor like destroyed throat.
Good luck, bud.
Yeah. Y'all have a wonderful night.
I'm going to bed. I'm very tired.
Yeah, you
Good night.
way to stick it out. Good night, you guys.